diggity, diggity dog. Breaking, diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking, diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking, diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog. Shark dog. Breaking. Diggity, diggity dog.
Hello, and welcome. Yes, I'm finally reading Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. I've obtained it from an incredibly legal source. So damn legal. It's a legal copy. So let me just pull it up here. But that's not all. Since this is a stage play, I have created my own virtual stage for you all to witness this. And we'll get into that soon enough. Hi Paul. Hi Aaron. Hi Stephen. Hi Batty. We'll just give it a moment or two as I get everything booted up. I'm just opening up my legal PDF of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. No, they're just visual aids more than anything, just so you know what's going on and where we are. Okay, so just go straight into it. Right, okay, good. So let's make sure I've got my setup all set up. Right, open this up as well. Right, allegedly the first... So, okay, good. So I can just turn these on and off, perfect. I have a check bear on hand. Right, Right, I think we should just get cracking. So this, apparently, oh wait, I had some music as well. Is this royalty free? You see, it doesn't actually say if it's royalty free. Okay, never mind. I'm trying to find some royalty free music here, just because I just don't want it to be me talking. Oh, can I use this? Yeah, we could use this. Okay, no, that's not what I want. Put this. No. So when you search for something that says royalty free, you get like a ton of shit that is not royalty free. Where can I get royalty free music for free? Sword of Vermilion playlist. I could do that actually. Give me that playlist but without like the interstitial music. If you can get me a playlist with that, I will put that on. So like anything that's like longer than 2 seconds long. Can I just... Oh, actually most of these are... I can live with this. Okay, yeah, occasionally there's going to be like an 8-second song, but it's not, and I'll shuffle it as well, so you get... I want it to be quiet, so... Like that, quiet. No, it's like that, even that's... Something like that, yeah. Like very quiet, like barely audible, just to give a bit of background. Okay, we'll go with that. That's perfect, thank you. Shouldn't this have been part of the setup? I know, but I thought I had royalty-free music. And then it turned out it wasn't royalty-free. Right, let's do this. So yeah, I think we're good to go. Hope you're all ready. I don't know how long I'm going to last reading this. It's allegedly 200 pages, but it's also a script, so it can't be that long. Right. Here we go. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Get the chat popped out. Is that... Actually, we'll do a music test. That music's okay, right? That's like kind of backgroundy. I'll just do a quick music test now, rather than doing it in the middle of the reading. So like, this is me, it's grand, perfect. Right, okay, let us begin. Act 1, Scene 1, King's Cross. Pew. Pew. A busy and crowded station, full of people trying to go somewhere. Amongst the hustle and bustle, 2 large cages rattle on top of 2 laden trolleys. They're being pushed by 2 boys. James Potter. Oh, fuck. This is James Potter. Oh, wait, what? Oh, right. James Potter. And... Albus... Oh, fuck. Shit. I thought I had all these characters. Okay, and Albus Potter. Their mother, Ginny, follows after. Okay, I've got her, thank God. There we go, Ginny. Wait, no, I don't want... I want to just move... No! Why can't I... Oh, because it's a group. I just want to move Ginny. There we are. Follows afterwards. Okay, so Albus. There we are. Just click Ginny. There we are. A 37-year-old man, Harry, has his daughter Lily on his shoulders. Oh, God, how many characters are there? Harry. I'm sure I've got... Did I forget to put Harry Potter in my fucking thing? No. No way. Oh, bear with me everyone, I need to get a picture of Harry Potter. I got literally I've got like every character that was on the cast list, but I forgot to get Harry Potter. Right, save images. This is going really well. Save images, desktop, Cursed Child, characters. I'm certain I downloaded a Harry Potter. Oh well. Well, I've got him now. Characters. Fucking hell. Right, can I just drag and drop this into OBS, please? This may cause issues until I resize it. Where did it go? Oh, there he is. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, there we go. So he's being followed by them. Oh, Harry's on his own folder. That shouldn't... He needs to go in the characters folder. So yeah, he's being followed and he has his... Oh wait, he needs to be facing the right way. There we are. Oh god, it looks worse when you flip it. And he has his... Please use the Daniel Radcliffe flip. No. Okay, and he has his daughter, Lily, on his shoulders. I hope there's not as many characters in every scene. Lily. Okay, this is the only Lily I've got, sorry. And he's on his shoulders. Okay. Albus. Dad! He keeps saying it. James, give it a rest. That's what Harry said. James, I don't know what James's voice like, so... I only said he might be in Slytherin, and he might be so. Off his dad's glare. Fine. Albus, looking up at his mum. You'll write to me, won't you? Ginny. Every day if you want us to. Albus. No, not every day. James says most people only get letters from home about once a month. I don't want to. Harry. We wrote to your brother 3 times a week last year. Albus. What? James? Albus looks accusingly at James. Ginny. Yes. You may not want to believe everything he tells you about Hogwarts. Where's Ginny? He likes a laugh, your brother. Oh, he's an absolute... Yeah, look at him. Like, at the ripe old age of 47, your sense of humour does come back. James, with a grin. I haven't got this sorted at all. Can we go now, please? I was going to have them jiggling up and down, but, well, I'll just do this. Can we go now, please? Albus looks at his dad, and then his mum. All you have to do is walk straight at the wall between platforms 9 and 10. I'll probably move them about when they're doing actions. That's probably the best way to do it. Lily. Lily? All right, yeah. I'm so excited. Harry. Don't stop and don't be scared you'll crash into it. That's very important. Best to do it at a run if you're nervous. Albus. I'm ready. Harry and Lily put their hand on Albus's trolley. Ginny joins James's trolley. Together, the family run hard into the barrier. Act 1, Scene 2, platform 9 3/4. I need these guys back. Come back. No. There we are. Wow, platform 9 3/4 looks a lot like King's Cross Station. It's almost as if the person making this didn't have a background for 9 3/4. Which is platform 9 3/4, which is covered in thick weights of steam pouring from the Hogwarts Express. I do have that. Hold on. No, that's not Hogwarts Express. There we are. Perfect. And which is also busy, but instead of people in sharp suits going about their day, it's now wizards and witches in robes, mostly trying to work out how to say goodbye to their beloved progeny. Fucking hell, J.K. Rowling really fell off the the writing wagon, didn't she? Albus. This is it. Lily. Wow. Albus. Platform 9 3/4. Lily. Where are they? Are they here? Maybe they didn't come. Harry. Oh, fucking. Oh my god, there's like 7 different characters that just get introduced. Harry points out Ron, who I also don't have a picture of. Oh, wait, yes I do. I just need to. I didn't think Ron was going to be in this. For some reason I thought he was dead. Well, actually we'll use this one. It's me, Ron! Ron, you haven't aged a day! So, Ron, Hermione, and their daughter, Rose. For fuck's sake, I've got Rose. Here we go. I may have just googled and went with the first result for Rose. So here's Rose, and Hermione. Fucking hell, it's a crowded scene, isn't it? I definitely have a Hermione. Oh yeah, Emma Watson. There we go. It's pure flexing on top of the train. Perfect. Ron, Uncle. Oh wait, Harry points out Ron, Hermione, and their daughter Rose. Lily runs hard up to them. Lily. I see it's hard when you've got them all grouped together. You can't move individual pictures, which is slightly annoying. So I have to just hunt them out and click them. Lily runs towards who? Hard up to them. All right. It's you. It's everyone. No. Uncle Ron. Uncle Ron. Ron turns towards him as Lily. Ron turns towards them, transformed, flip horizontal. There you go. Ron turns towards them as Lily goes barreling up to him. He picks her up into his arms. Bloody hell! If it isn't my favourite Potter. Lily. Have you got my trick? Ron. Are you aware of the Weasley's Wizard's Wheezes and certified nose-stealing breath? Rose. Mum, Dad. Oh wait, Rose. Mum, Dad's doing that lame thing again. Hermione. You say lame, he says glorious. I say somewhere in between. Hermione's a fucking centrist even when it comes to jokes. Also, I'm still flexing on top of this. I will not private this stream, don't worry. So, where am I now? Centrism. Wrong. Hang on. Let me just munch this air. Nom, 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 nom. Now it's a simple matter of, excuse me if I smell slightly of garlic. He breathes on her face. Lily giggles. Oh wait, let's make him a bit bigger. You smell of porridge. Bing bang boing. Young lady, get ready to not be able to smell at all. He lifts her nose off. What the fuck? Where's my nose? Ta-da! His hand is empty. It's a lame trick. Everyone enjoys its lameness. Lily. You are silly. Albus. Everyone's staring at us again. Everyone's staring at us again. Ron. Because of me. I'm extremely famous and I don't have a consistent voice. My nose experiments are legendary. Hermione. There's certainly something. Harry. Part all right then. I don't know why I'm doing Harry's voice like that. Ron. I did. Hermione didn't believe I could pass a muggle driving test. Did you? She thought I'd have to confund the examiner. I thought nothing... Hermione, I have thought nothing of the kind. I have complete faith in you. Okay, music's getting a tiny bit loud. Let me just cut that down a little bit more. Okay, that's a bit too much. Just a couple of dB. Never. Rose, and I have complete faith he did confund the examiner. Oh, Rose, you character. Look at you. Go on top of the train with your mum. Ron. Oi! Albus. Dad? Albus pulls on Harry's robes. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Harry looks down. I've got to do it. I've got to do it. Hold on. Hopefully I get better at finding these characters. Harry looks down. Oh, no. Sorry, Hermione, I forgot which way to... Oh, shit. There we are. Hello, son. Do you think... What if I am? What if I'm put in Slytherin? Harry. And what would be wrong with that? Albus. Slytherin is the house of the snake. Of dark magic. House of the snake, huh? It's not a house of brave wizards. Harry. Albus Severus. You were named after 2 headmasters of Hogwarts. One of them was a Slytherin, and he was probably the bravest man I ever knew. You know, because he treated me like shit for 7 years, but then had an epiphany and turned good right before he died. Albus. But just say... Harry. If it matters to you, the Sorting Hat will take your feelings into account. Albus. Really? Harry. It did for me. This isn't something he's never said before. It resonates around his head for a moment. Hogwarts will be the making of you, Albus. I promise you. There's going to be nothing to be frightened of there. James. Apart from the Thestrals, watch out for the Thestrals. Albus. I thought they were invisible. Harry. Listen to your professors. Don't listen to James. And remember to enjoy yourself. Now, if you don't want this train to leave without you, you should leap on. Lily. I'm going to trace the train out. Lily, come straight back. Hermione. Rose. Remember to send Neville our love. Rose. Mum, I can't give a professor love. Rose exits for the train, and then Albus turns and hugs Ginny and Harry one last time before following after them. Hug. Hug. Okay then, bye. He climbs on board, so that's him climbing on board. Hermione, Ginny, Ron, Harry stand watching the train as whistles blow up and down the platform. They're going to be okay, right? Oh wait, no, it's Ginny. Ginny, they're going to be okay, right? Hermione, Hogwarts is a big place. Ron, big, wonderful, full of food. I'd give anything to be going back. Harry, strange. Al being Al. Oh my god, you can't abbreviate his name to Al. Oh my god. Strange. Al being worried he'll be sorted into Slytherin. Hermione, that's nothing. Rose is worried whether she'll break the Quidditch scoring record in her first or second year, and how easily she can take her owls. Ron. I have no idea where she gets her ambition from. Ginny. And how would you feel, Harry, if he is? What, Slither, I thought you meant like if he was trans or something. God. You never know when it comes to J.K. Rowling. Ron. You know, Jin, we always thought there was a chance you could be sorted into Slytherin. Ginny, what? Honestly, Fred and George ran a book. F's for Fred and or George. Hermione, can we go? People are looking, you know. Must have something to do with the fact that I'm flexing on top of the train constantly. Ginny, people always look when you three are together and apart. People always look at you. The four exit. Ginny stops Harry. Harry, he'll be alright, won't he? Harry, of course he will. And then they all go off screen. Except for her, I need it. Act 1, Scene 3, the Hogwarts Express. Right, who's on this train? So it's Albus and Rose walk along the carriage of the train, so we can finally get rid of this fucking bloated cast already. So, and by the way, I don't have one for the interior of the Hogwarts Express, so this is also the Hogwarts Express. So James isn't there, Emma Watson isn't there, Ginny's not there, Lily Potter's not there, Rose is there, Harry's not there, Ron's not there, so it's just Rose and Albus. It becomes much fucking easier to control. Can I sort this alphabetically or something? Because that would help. Of course not. No, of course, no. Right, I feel like Albus and Rose are going to be hanging around a lot, so I'll bring them closer to each other. Down. 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 There we go. I've got them right next to each other now. Beautiful. This does not look like a good image. Let's make them a bit bigger as well, since they're going to be our main cast for a while. Albus and Rose walk along the carriage of the train. The trolley witch approaches, pushing her trolley. Yes, I knew I'd get to use this. I read the cast list, so I do have the trolley witch. Here she is. Trolley witch coming along. Yeah, I'm the trolley witch. Yeah. Anything from the trolley, dears? Pumpkin pasty, chocolate frog, cauldron cake. Rose, spotting Albus's loving look at the chocolate frogs. Al, we need to concentrate. Concentrate on what? On who we choose to be friends with. My mum and dad met your dad on our first Hogwarts Express, you know. So we need to choose now who to be friends with for life? That's quite scary. Especially considering I'm 145 years old. On the contrary, it's exciting. I'm a Granger Weasley. You're a Potter. Everyone will want to be friends with us. We've got the pick of anyone we want. So, how do we decide? Which compartment to go in? We rate them all and we make a decision. Oh, for God's sake. Can we get to the actual plot of this book? I don't want to just read Harry Potter 1 again. Albus opens the door to look in on a lonely blonde kid, Scorpius. Oh, I don't have Scorpius. And then, oh wait, is that Malfoy's kid? Is Scorpius Malfoy's kid? It is, isn't it? Okay, so I don't have Scorpius, but I do have a Malfoy. Here we go. Here's Scorpius. There we go. Here's Scorps. I'll put him a bit closer to the main cast as well. Is the music okay, by the way? I'm going to put it slightly. Hi, Scorpius! Oh, Trolley Witch has gotten there, isn't she? Oh well. It was a good brief cameo. Now she's gone. Scorpius smiles back. Hi, is this compartment? Scorpius, it's free. It's just me, Potter. Albus, great. So we might just come in for a bit, if that's okay. Scorpius, that's okay. Hi. Albus. Albus. My name is Albus. Hi, Scorpius. I'm Scorpius. You're Albus. I'm Scorpius. And you must be... Rose's face is growing colder by the minute. Rose. Hi, Rose. Would you like some of my fizzing Whizbees? Rose. I've just had breakfast, thanks. I've also got some Shocker Chock, Pepper Imps, and some Jelly Slugs. Mum's idea. She says... And then he sings, sweets, they'll always help you make friends. He realises that singing was a mistake.
Stupid idea, probably.
Who's his mother? Who did he marry? Ah, whatever. Albus. I probably don't need to say Albus anymore. I think you all know who he is based on his voice. This BGM is Scorpius' theme, yes.
It's my whimsical theme song, Potter.
I'll have... Mum doesn't let me have sweets. Wow, Ginny. Astoria Greengrass, that's a good name. Well, apparently she used to sing that sweets always help you make friends. So. Mum doesn't let me have sweets. Which one would you start with? Rose hits Albus out of sight of Scorpius. Rose hits Albus, okay. Ow, my face! My withered old face!
Easy. I've always regarded the pepper imp as the king of the confectionery bag. The peppermint sweets that make you smoke at the ears, Potter.
He's not actually saying Potter, by the way, I'm adding. Albus. Brilliant! Then that's what I'll... Rose hits him again. Ow! Rose, will you please stop hitting me?
I'm not hitting you.
You are hitting me, and it hurts. I nearly broke my hip again. Scorpius's face falls.
She's hitting you because of me.
What?
Listen, I know who you are, so it's probably only fair you know who I am.
What do you mean who I am? You know who I... Sorry. Oh, do you mean you know who I am?
You're Albus Potter. She's Rose Granger Weasley. And I'm Scorpius Malfoy. My parents are Astoria and Draco Malfoy. Our parents, they didn't get on.
That's putting it mildly. Your mum and dad are Death Eaters. And I'm Oliver Twist. Scorpius, affronted.
Dad was, but Mum wasn't.
Rose looks away, and Scorpius knows why she does.
I know what the rumour is, and it's a lie.
Albus looks from an uncomfortable Rose to a desperate Scorpius. What is the rumour? Scorpius. What is this? This sucks, by the way. I just need to stop. This dialogue is crap. It's just like, everyone's just expositing.
The rumour is that my parents couldn't have children. That my father and my... Why would you tell anyone this? Why would you tell anyone the rumour that you hate? The rumour is my dick fell off and it leaks gangrene all the time, but it's not true. Definitely don't spread it.
The plot twist is revealed in chapter 1. Is the plot twist that this book is actually surprisingly good or something? Because that would be a good twist.
The rumour is that my parents couldn't have children. That my father and grandfather were so desperate for a powerful heir.
What? Sorry, I just read the next line.
Were so desperate for a powerful heir to prevent the end of the Malfoy line that they used a time turner to send my mother back.
To send her back where?
The
rumour is that he's Voldemort's son, Albus. What the fuck? This is... We went from got your nose to fucking time travel son of Hitler very fast. A horrible, uncomfortable silence.
It's probably rubbish. I mean, look, you've got a nose.
The tension... Oh, fuck off. The tension is slightly broken. Scorpius laughs, pathetically grateful.
And it's just like my father's. I got his nose, his hair, and his name. Not that he's a great thing either. I mean, father-son issues. You're 11 years old. You're not meant to say things like father-son issues. What the fuck?
Anyway.
I have them, but... and you don't just tell people that you have father-son issues.
God, J.K. Rowling just had no faith in, like, the cast being able to, like, convey this through their body language. Like, oh no, if I don't explicitly say that Scorpius has father-son issues, then people won't be able to tell. For God's sake.
But on the whole, I'd rather be a Malfoy than, the son of the Dark Lord. Potter.
Scorpius and Albus look at each other and something passes between them. Yes,
Well, we should probably sit somewhere else. Come on, Albus.
Albus is thinking deeply. Albus.
No.
Off Rose's look.
I'm okay. You go on.
Rose.
Albus, I won't wait. And I sound like Malfoy now.
Albus. Albus. That was me, sorry. Albus. It's hard to do all these voices at once, sorry.
And I wouldn't expect you to, but I'm staying here.
Rose looks at him a second and then leaves the compartment.
Fine.
Scorpius and Albus are left, looking at each other, unsure.
Right.
Oh wait, no.
Thank you.
Where did I get right from? Albus.
No, I didn't say.
Oh wait, Rose is gone. I should probably have these two looking at each other as well, shouldn't I?
Sorry, I haven't been looking at you this whole time. Oh,
Fuck it.
My life got turned upside down, Malfoy.
For fuck's sake. We'll go with this.
Thank you. No, I didn't stay for you. I stayed for your sweets.
Scorpius.
She's quite...
No, wait, sorry, yeah.
She's quite fierce.
Albus.
Yes, sorry.
Scorpius.
No, I like it. Do you prefer Albus or Al?
Scorpius grins and pops 2 sweets into his mouth. Albus thinks. Albus. Scorpius, as smoke comes out of his ears. Alright, and this is in all caps, by the way.
Thank you for staying for my sweets, Albus.
Albus, laughing. Or,
wow.
Act 1, Scene 4. Transition scene. What the fuck am I meant to do with that then? Guess we'll go with just this.
We're in the transition verse. Wow, I didn't think J.K. Rowling was a big fan of transitions. Way to kick someone while they're down, Potter.
So who's actually here? And now we enter a never world of time change.
What the fuck? What the...
Ah, we've entered the inverted castle. And this scene is all about magic. All is in italics. The changes are rapid as we leap between worlds. Oh, I can just like flip all my... That's us changing between worlds. She did wince when she wrote transition, yeah. There are no individual scenes but fragments. How did they convey this in the play? Initially, we're inside Hogwarts in the Great Hall, and everyone is dancing around Albus. Okay, I do have a Great Hall. There we are. And apparently it's Polly Chapman, who I did get from the... Right, this is Polly Chapman. I may have just picked the first result off the internet. There's also Carl Jenkins and Jan Fredericks. Right, so there's Carl Jenkins. Oh yeah. I think I just got a picture of the composer, Carl Jenkins, and Jan Fredericks. Okay, let me get him as well. I think I've got a Jan Fredericks in here as well. Ah yeah, here we go. It may have just been again the first image that I got off Google. And Rose is here. Okay, let's get Rose. So put her here. And they're all apparently dancing around Albus, so let's put Albus in the middle here. They're all like, you know, they're dancing around them like this, you know. Somehow Voldemort has returned. So I think that's everything. Oh no, there's one more thing, but I'll bring that in when it says its line. Polly Chapman, Albus Potter, Carl Jenkins, a Potter in a year, Jan Fredericks. That's the noise a flask makes. He's got hair just like him. Rose, and he's my cousin. As they turn,
Rose Granger Weasley, nice to meet you.
The Sorting Hat walks through the students who spring into their houses. Phew, Sorting Hat. Yeah, it's me, the Sorting Hat, and my assistant. Jan Fredericks tragically transfigured himself into a water ball. The Sorting Hat walks through the students who spring into their houses. It becomes quickly apparent that he's approaching Rose, who is tense as she awaits her fate. Sorting Hat. Oh, it rhymes. I've done this job for centuries. On every student's hat I've sat, of thoughts I take inventories, for I'm the famous Sorting Hat. I've sorted high, I've sorted low, I've done the job through thick and thin, so put me on and you will know which house you should be in. Rose Granger Weasley, yeah! He puts his hat on Rose's head. Gryffindor! There's cheering from the Gryffindors as Rose joins them.
Thank Dumbledore.
I had to pronounce it inventories, by the way, because it was the only way it would scan. I don't usually pronounce it that way. This is how the Sorting Hat walks. It's got this person attached to them. They're mind slave. Scorpius runs to take Rose's place under the Sorting Hat's glare. Scorpius Malfoy! Why is it not doing it alphabetically? I have no fucking clue. And why is Dumbledore God? Also a good... Well, I don't know. You know what? As funny as it is, I do need to uninvert Dumbledore now. Because there we go. I'm back. He puts his hat on Scorpius's head. So it is a person. Slytherin! Scorpius was expecting this. He nods and half smiles. There's cheering from the Slytherins as he joins them. Polly Chapman. Well, that makes sense. Albus walks swiftly to the front of the stage. Sorting Hat. Albus Potter? Oh wait, no. Albus Potter. He puts his hat on Albus's head, and this time it seems to take longer. Almost as if he too is confused. Slytherin! There's a silence. A perfect, profound silence. One that sits low, twists a bit, and has damage within it. Fucking never mind. No, that's I'm not gonna give a dramatic silence to that kind of fucking writing. Polly Chapman.
Slytherin.
Craig Barker Jr. I think I've got him. Oh yeah, here's Craig Barker Jr. Sounds like a Sorting Hat, get it away. Hold on. Don't have enough room on the screen there. Craig Barker Jr. Who I think I googled it, and again it was just the first picture was just a picture of Robert Pattinson. So there you go. So who was it? Craig Parker Jr. Craig Barker Jr. Wow, a Potter in Slytherin. Albus looks out, unsure. Scorpius smiles, delighted as he shouts across to him.
You can stand next to me.
Albus, thoroughly discombobulated. Right, yes. Jan Fredericks, which translates to, I suppose his hair isn't that similar. Rose.
Albus? But this is wrong. Albus, that's not how it's supposed to be.
And suddenly a flying lesson's happening with Madam Hooch. Okay, I'm going to assume that certain characters are not coming back. So, Jan Fredericks, you're gone. Carl, you're gone. Sorting Hat, you're gone. Polly, you're gone. Craig Bowfer, or whatever the fuck your name was, you're gone. Rose, you're in. Albus, you're in. I imagine Scorpius is going to be around for a while as well. There you go. Right. So they're flying. Madam Hooch. Yeah, I need to get her. Madam Hooch. They're taking their flying lesson in the Great Hall as well. Ray Parker Jr., yes. I'll make her a bit bigger because she's a teacher.
Well, what are you waiting for? Everyone stand by a broomstick. Come on, hurry up.
The kids all hurry into position by their brooms.
Stick out your hands over your broom and say up.
Everyone. Up! Rose and Jan's broom. Oh, Jan is still there. Shit. Jan. There you go. Oh, shit. Stay still. Jan. Rose and Jan's brooms fly into their hands, sail into their hands. Rose and Jan.
Yes! Come on now, I have no time for shirkers. Say up. Up like you mean it.
Everyone, bar Rose and Jan. Up! Brooms sail up, including Scorpius's. Only Albus is left with his broom on the floor. Oh no, Albus is a fail son. Oh, he's useless. Oh, he's a crap. He's a dud. Oh, that sucks. Oh, good thing he's our main character. he's the AJ Soprano of this story. Everyone, bar Rose, Jan, and Albus. Yes! Albus. Up! 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 His broom doesn't move. Not even a millimetre. He stares out with disbelieving desperation. They're giggling from the rest of the class. Oh, he must be some kind of cursed child. Guess that'll never come up. Polly Chapman. Oh, for fuck's sake, they are all still here. Hello again. Person.
Oh, Merlin's beard. How humiliating. He really isn't like his father at all, is he?
Carl Jenkins. There. Just sit on Malfoy's face for a while. Albus Potter, the Slytherin squib. Madam Hooch.
Okay, children. Time to fly.
And suddenly, Harry appears from nowhere besides Albus as steam expands all over the stage. Fucking god. Fucking, where's my Harry? There we go. There. Up there. I'm screaming at you from what is presumably heaven. Appears from nowhere beside Albus. Okay, there we go. As steam expands all over the stage. Steam, 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 steam. We're back on platform 9 3/4 as time has ticked on mercifully. Albus is a year older, as is Harry, but less noticeably. Okay, so we're back on King's Cross. Hogwarts can go away. I'm going to assume this time... So that was obviously like a montage. So let's get rid of all these fucking wasters. Again. Although I bet they're like Jan is just sitting on that platform 9 3/4. I'm going to have to find him again. There we go. We're back on platform 9 3/4 and time isn't ticked on mercilessly. Albus is now a year older, as is Harry, but less noticeably. This story is really fucking woeful. You're not... I know, right? I'm just asking you, Dad, if you'll just stand a little away from me. Harry, amused.
Second years don't like to be seen with their dads, is that it?
An over-attentive wizard begins to circle them. I don't have an over-attentive wizard. Over-attentive wizard. Who have I got here? You know what? Since he seems to be appearing in literally every fucking scene, let's just make it Jan again. Oh, no, this works actually. I misclicked, but this actually works as well. There we go.
No, it's just... You're you and...
Oh wait, no. No, it's just... You're you and... I'm me and... Harry.
It's out.
Imagine being the son of Harry Potter in your first year, so uneventful, everything to pass the first day is literally skipped. I know, right?
It's just people looking, okay? People look. And they're looking at me, not you.
The over-attentive wizard proffers something for Harry to sign. He signs it. Yeah, sign. Albus, at Harry Potter. Oh wait, at Harry Potter and his disappointing son. That was the working title for this book. Harry Potter and the disappointing son. Harry.
What does that mean?
Albus, at Harry Potter and his Slytherin son. James rushes past them, carrying his bag. Yay, it's me, James! I'm 4 years old! Slithering, stop with your dithering. Time to get on the train!
Unnecessary, James,
said Harry. Yeah, not even a troll in the dungeon. Not even like Hitler being grafted onto your teacher's the back of your head. James rushes past. Slithering, stop with your dithering. Unnecessary, James. Alright.
See you at Christmas, Dad.
And then he fucks off. Like, bye. See you at Christmas. Harry looks at Albus, concerned.
Al.
Oh, wait, no.
Al.
My name is Albus, not Al.
Harry.
Are the other kids being unkind? Is that it? Maybe if you tried making a few more friends. Without Hermione and Ron, I wouldn't have survived Hogwarts. I wouldn't have survived at all.
Albus.
But I don't need a Ron and Hermione. I've got a friend, Scorpius. And I know you don't like him, but he's all I need.
Harry.
Luke, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. That's all that matters to me.
Albus.
You didn't need to bring me to the station, Dad.
I don't know why I read it like that. Is this wizard fucked off then? This person. They can go away. Also, I put Rose in the scene assuming she'd be there, but she hasn't shown up yet. Let's assume that she'd be in that scene. Albus picks up his case and makes hard away. Okay. Harry.
But I wanted to be here.
But Albus is gone. Albus is gone. Bink. Rose is still there though. Draco Malfoy, his robes perfect, his blonde ponytail precisely placed, emerges from within the crowd to be beside Harry. He may look a bit familiar because I've only got one Malfoy, but how did I lose my Malfoy already? Oh, he's down here. That's...
Hello, Potter. It's me, Malfoy. Still 90 degrees, eh?
Draco Malfoy, his robe's perfect, his blonde ponytail precisely. Ugh. Ponytail Malfoy, that's hard to picture. Emerges from within the crowd to be beside Harry. Draco.
I need a favour, Potter.
Harry.
Draco. These rumours about my son's parentage, they don't seem to be going away. The other Hogwarts students tease Scorpius about relentlessly. But if the Ministry could release a statement reaffirming that all time turners were destroyed in the Battle of the Department of Mysteries,
Is that what they're calling it? Draco. Harry.
Draco, just let it blow over. They'll move on soon.
Draco.
My son is suffering, Potter, and Astoria hasn't been well recently.
Excuse me?
So he needs all the support he can get.
Hi Potter, I play League of Legends now. That's good. Harry.
If you answer the gossip, you feed the gossip. There have been rumours Voldemort had a child for years. A cursed one. They even wrote a play about it. It was fucking terrible. Scorpius is not the first to be accused. The Ministry, for your sake, as well as ours, needs to steer well clear.
Draco frowns annoyed as the stage clears and Rose and Albus. I knew I was right keeping Rose around. As Rose and Albus stand ready with their cases. Right, so let's get rid of Harry now. Thank fuck. I'm going to imagine Scorpius is going to show up, so I'm just going to keep Malfoy like here. Draco, let it blow over. Her son is suffering. Okay, it's Albus.
As soon...
If the Ministry can release a statement saying my jizz is virile, it would make a huge difference. Just try to imagine, like, yeah, Harry Potter doing a press release. It's like,
Look, I've got scientific DNA saying that Malfoy does not shoot blanks, so if you'd please stop making headlines saying that he shoots blanks, I'd really appreciate it.
Albus.
As soon as the train leaves, you don't have to talk to me.
Rose.
I know. We just need to keep the pretense up in front of the grown-ups.
Scorpius runs on. I really hope Scorpius and Malfoy aren't on the same screen at any point, because I have no idea how I'm going to do that. Can you, like, make two of them? Hopefully. Might be able to make another one. With big hopes and an even bigger case. Fuck off. Scorpius, hopeful.
Hi, Rose. Hi, Rose.
Rose, definitive. Bye, Albus. Scorpius,
Still hopeful.
that's still hopeful.
She's melting.
And suddenly we're in the Great Hall, and Professor McGonagall... All these scene changes are so fucking obnoxious. This must have been so hard to stage, and for what? Hogwarts, back in the Great Hall. And Professor McGonagall is standing at the front with a big smile on her face. We need McGonagall, who I do have. There we go. It's me, McGonagall. And I'm just going to keep those through there as well. And I'm sure... Wait, actually, you know, while I'm here. Just because I know he'll have a line. So let's just put him here. I'm a candle now. There you go. So we're in the Great Hall, and Professor McGonagall is standing on the front with a big smile on her face, and she's also a cat with PS1 graphics. And I'm pleased to announce Gryffindor's... God, that was the worst Scottish accent ever. How do you do McGonagall's voice? And I'm pleased to announce Gryffindor's newest member of the Quidditch. That's not Scottish. What the fuck? And I can't do it. I actually cannot do a Scottish accent to save my life. It's me. I'm the plastic jock. And I'm pleased to announce Gryffindor's newest member of the Quidditch. No, that's not it either. And I'm pleased to announce the I can't every time I get to Gryffindor. I'm pleased to announce Gryffindor's newest member of the Quidditch. Fucking... It doesn't work. Fine. I fixed it. Meow 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 meow, which translates to, and I'm pleased to announce Gryffindor's newest member of the Quidditch team, she realises she can't be partial, your superb new chaser, Rose Granger Weasley. Oh my god, it is literally the fail son success daughter dynamic, where like Rose is awesome and Albus is a failure. The hall erupts into cheers. Scorpius claps alongside them all. Albus:
You're clapping her too? We hate Quidditch and she's playing for another house.
I'll be clapping her cheeks later, Potter.
No, surprisingly that's not a line. That's a line from my fanfic, sorry. Oh shit, they're second years, aren't they? Fuck. Paul, edit that out. No, I'm joking.
She's your cousin, Albus.
Albus:
Do you think she'd clap for me?
Scorpius:
Oh my god, he is like into her.
I think she's brilliant. Oh my god, there's a bit of... Okay. Oh, the playlist has ended. Oops. I was wondering why there wasn't any music. Let's get that going again. Sorry about that.
I think she's brilliant.
The students circle Albus again as potions class begins. Fucking... How many times are we going to get fucking Polly Chapman, who's this deviant art of probably someone unrelated called Polly Chapman? Oh, and fucking Carl... I can see Carl Jenkins makes an appearance as well, so there he is. Sitting on Malfoy's face again.
I think she's brilliant, I said for the third time.
Polly Chapman:
Albus Potter, an irrelevance. Even portraits turn the other way when he comes up the stairs.
Albus hunches over a potion. Oh, it's potions class, by the way. It's also in the Great Hall.
Good news, students.
Wait, that's Dumbledore. Good news, students. We've rearranged Hogwarts, so every room is the Great Hall. Albus hunches over a potion.
And now we add, is it Horn of Bitcoin? Bicorn?
I literally thought it said Horn of Bitcoin. Horn of Bicorn. No, it's the Horn of Bitcoin.
Is it the Horn of Bitcoin?
Carl Jenkins: Leave him and Voldemort's child to it, I say. I'm Swedish. Albus:
With a little salamander blood.
The potion explodes loudly. Oh, he's Neville. He's a real failure. Scorpius:
Okay, What's the counter ingredient? What do we need to change?
Albus.
Everything.
And with that, time moves ever onwards. Albus's eyes become darker. His face grows more sallow. He becomes an even older man. He becomes slightly bigger as well. He's still an attractive boy, but he's trying not to admit it. What the fuck? And suddenly he's back on platform 9 and... Oh, also, yeah, 12 years old, by the way, JK. And suddenly he's back on platform 9 3/4. Fuck. I hope they slow this plot down so I'm not constantly changing places. Anyway, platform 9 3/4 again. I'm not even gonna fucking get rid of these people because they're gonna be back in one scene anyway. He's back on... Are they gonna do this for every single year? He's back on platform 9 3/4 with his dad, who is still trying to persuade his son and himself that everything is okay. Both have aged another year. Harry. Harry. It's me again. I finally learned to rotate the right way. There we go. Hi, son. I'll sit on Carl Fredericks' face.
3rd year. Big year. Here's your permission form for Hogsmeade.
Albus.
I hate Hogsmeade.
Harry.
How can you hate a place you haven't actually visited yet?
Albus.
Because I know it'll be full of Hogwarts students.
Albus screws up the paper. Screws up the paper. That's not the term, is it? It's scrunches up, or I suppose you can call it screwing up. I don't know. Maybe he dropped it. He screwed up.
Oh, fuck no, it went onto the train. I'm such a failure, father. Oh no, my pants have fallen down again. Everyone's going to laugh at me. I'm such a useless son. This is like the time I accidentally splinched my balls off during apparition lessons. It's just the worst.
Anyway, Harry.
Just give it a go. Come on. This is your chance to go nuts in Honeydukes without your mum knowing.
The fuck? Go nuts. What was Honeydukes a prevalent rave scene in the books?
To go nuts in Honeydukes without your mum knowing. No, Albus, don't you care?
Albus, pointing his wand.
Incendio.
The ball of paper bursts into flame and ascends across the stage. The part of the ball of paper will be played by Jan Fredericks. Harry.
Of all the stupid things. The ironic thing is I didn't expect it to work. I'm terrible at that spell.
Fucking, he's so... Why are we following...
I assume that there's going to be some kind of arc and he'll become cool or whatever. But right now he's just coming across as just unappealing fail son. It's like if J.K. Rowling was like, what if I wrote Harry Potter but I made Neville Longbottom the main character? Jesus. Harry.
Albus. I've been exchanging owls with Professor McGonagall. She says you're isolating yourself. You're uncooperative in lessons. You're surly. You're...
And then it just sort of cuts off there. Also, another good thing to like... Oh, shit. That's another good thing for your child's confidence, by the way, letting them know that their teachers are ratting on them.
So what would you like me to do? Magic myself popular? Conjure myself into a new house? Transfigure myself into a better student? Just cast a spell, Dad, and change me into what you want me to be, okay? It'll work better for both of us. Got to go, train to catch, friend to find.
Albus runs to Scorpius, who is sitting on his case, numb to the world. Let me just get my...
It's me, Scorpius. I popped up from behind the scenes.
Delighted.
Scorpius.
Concerned.
Scorpius? Are you okay?
Scorpius says nothing. Albus tries to read his friend's eyes.
Your mum. It got worse.
Scorpius.
It's got the worst it can possibly get.
Why would you... that's... Never mind.
Albus sits down beside Scorpius.
I thought you'd send an owl.
Scorpius. I couldn't work out what to say. Albus.
And now I don't know what to say.
Scorpius. Say nothing. Albus.
Is there anything?
Scorpius. Scorpius. Come to the funeral. Albus.
Of course.
And be my good friend. Suddenly, the Sorting Hat is centre stage, and we're back in the Great Hall for... Stop changing scenes! God damn it, I never thought... To be fair, this is completely self-inflicted by me doing this gimmick, so I shouldn't be as annoyed as I am. This is not J.K. Rowling's fault, although it kind of is. Hogwarts. Right, who can we get rid of? Harry. Gone. These people are all staying around because I just assume they're in the background of every scene. And then the Sorting Hat is here as well. If I can find it. There we are. Sorting Hat. Me, the Sorting Hat. I'm just gonna be over here. Sorting Hat. Are you afraid of what you'll hear? Afraid! I'll speak the name you fear. Not Slytherin, not Gryffindor, not Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw. Don't worry, child, I know my job. You'll learn to laugh if first you sob. Lily Potter, Gryffindor! And then, Lily Potter's apparently here. There we go. Hi. Lily, yes. Albus, great. Scorpius. Did you really think she'd come to us? Potters don't belong in Slytherin. Albus.
This one does.
That is a great point, Paul. I thought long and hard how to tell you my mum died. I settled on it's got the worst it can possibly get. As he tries to melt into the background, here's...
Oh, I'm melting. I'm such an old man. Melt, melt. I'm over here now.
As he tries to melt into the background, the other students laugh. He looks up at them all.
I didn't choose, you know that? I didn't choose to be his son.
Why would you say... Like, that is just... That would be the most... That's you bullied for the next year now. Great job, kid. Like, that'll be... All the kids will be going, I didn't choose to be his son. Like, right in his face all the time. Act 1, Scene 5. Oh, fuck. Okay, right. Ministry of Magic's office. Okay, so, like, we can get rid of all these characters then. Unless, like, fucking Jan Fredericks is doing an internship at the fucking Ministry for Magic. And thankfully I do have a Ministry for Magic office set. Who's still here? Oh, sorry, that's still there. Oops. Right. So it's Hermione sits with piles of paper in front of her in Harry's messy office. She is slowly sorting through it all. Harry enters in a rush. He is bleeding from a graze on his cheek. So we need Hermione and Harry. So there's Hermione. Flexing behind her desk. And then Harry. Runs in, graze on cheek. Ah, I've got a graze on my cheek, mother! Hermione. How did it go? Harry. It was true. Hermione. Theodore not. Harry. In custody. Hermione. And the time turner itself? Harry reveals the time turner. The role of the time turner is going to be played by Jan Fredericks. There you go. Harry reveals the time turner. It shines out alluringly. Is it genuine? Does it work? It's not just an hour. It's not just an hour reversal time turner. It goes back further. Oh fuck! You know what the Harry Potter series really needed? More time travel. Fucking hell. Harry. We don't know anything yet. I want to try it out there, but then wiser heads prevailed. Hermione. Well, now we have it. And you're sure you want to keep it? I don't think we've a choice. We've a choice. I don't think we've a choice. We've a choice. Not we have, Potter. We've a choice. I don't think we've a choice, Potter. Do you hear me, choice? We've a choice, not we have a choice. I think we've a choice. Look at it. We don't think we've a choice, Potter. Look at it. It's entirely different to the time turner I had. Harry, dry. Apparently wizardry has moved on since we were kids. Hermione, you're bleeding. Harry checks his face in the mirror. He dabs at the wound with his robes, so he does like the dab. Don't worry, it'll go with the scar. Harry, with a grin. What are you doing in my office, Hermione? Hermione, I was anxious to hear about Theodore Nott. Thought I'd check whether you kept your promise and were on top of your paperwork. Ah, it turns out I'm not. Turns out I'm not. I'm Theodore Nott. Is that the twist? He's going like, it turns out I'm Theodore Nott. Avada Kedavra. And then she dies. End of story. No, you're not Theodore Nott. Harry, how can you get any work done in this chaos? Harry waves his wand and the papers and books transform into neat piles. Harry smiles. No longer chaotic. Hermione, but still ignored. You know, there's some interesting stuff in there. There are mountain trolls riding grap horns through Hungary. There are giants with winged tattoos on their back walking through the Greek seas. And the werewolves have gone entirely underground. Harry, right. Let's get out there. I'll get the team together. Hermione, Harry, I get it. Paperwork's boring. Harry, not for you. Hermione, I'm busy enough with my own. There are people and beasts that fought alongside Hogwarts. There are people and beasts that fought alongside Voldemort in the Great Wizarding Wars. These are allies of darkness. What's this, the fucking Nuremberg trials for Harry Potter? We've had to hang 500 giants. You know the logistic problems of that? This, combined with what we've unearthed at Theodore Nott's, could mean something. But if the head of magical law enforcement... Oh my god, he's a fucking... Like, they don't call it aurors anymore, they just call it fucking magic cops. Isn't reading his files. But I don't need to read it. I'm out there hearing about it. Theodore Nott. It was me who heard the rumours about the Time Turner and me who acted upon it. You really don't need to tell me off. Hermione looks at Harry. This is tricky. Do you fancy a toffee? Don't tell Ron. Harry. You're changing the subject. I truly am. Toffee? I can't. We're off sugar at the moment. Oh my god, 3 years with no sugar. Oh, fucking hell, divorce Ginny immediately. You know, you can get addicted to that stuff. What the fuck? J.K. Rowling would like to take this moment to remind you that you can get addicted to sugar. Hermione, what can I say? My parents were dentists. I was bound to rebel at some point. What a terribly written fucking sentence. Why would you say... Fucking... You didn't need to say that second bit. All you have to do is say, my parents were dentists. Oh. 40 is leaving it a little late. But you've just done a brilliant thing. You're certainly not being told off. And I just need you to look at your paperwork every now and then. That's all. Consider this a gentle nudge. From the Minister for Magic. That's no way to speak to the Minister for Magic. Harry hears the implication in her emphasis. He nods. How's Ginny? How's Albus? It seems I'm as good at fatherhood as I am at paperwork. How's Rose? How's Hugo? Why did you give your son such a shitty name? Hermione with a grin. You know, Ron says he thinks I see more of my secretary, Ethel, she indicates off, than him. Do you think there's a point where we made a choice? Parent of the year, a ministry official of the year. Go on, go home to your family, Harry. The Hogwarts Express is about to depart for another year. Go enjoy the time you've got left. What? And then come back here with... Oh, I thought she meant take the... Yeah, I was about to say Hermione X Ethel. But I thought she just told him to take the year off. I was like, what the fuck? But no, it's just go see your child briefly. And then come back here when you've got a fresh head and get these files read. Harry. You really think this could all mean something? Hermione with a smile. It could do, but if it does, we'll find a way to fight it. Harry, we always have. She smiles once more, pops a toffee in her mouth, and leaves the office. Harry is left alone. He packs his bag. He walks out of the office and down a corridor, the weight of the world upon his shoulders. He walks tired into a telephone box. He dials 62442. Telephone box, as played by the role of Jan Fredericks. Farewell, Harry Potter. How do you think they conveyed on the stage that he dials 62442? I'm glad that's in the stage directions. He ascends away from the Ministry of Magic. Act 1, Scene 6. I was hoping to get finished with Act 1, but I'm looking at this bar and I've barely moved it down. Hopefully there's less scene transitions. Act 1, Scene 6. Harry and Ginny Potter's house. So get rid of Jan. Well, unfortunately get rid of Emma Watson. So I imagine Harry and Ginny are going to be here. And I'll flip her around so they're facing each other. And then I'll change it to the house. There we go. Wow, this is a modern house you made, Ginny. Fucking love it. Oh, fucking Albus is there? God. Albus can't sleep. He's sitting at the top of the stairs. I thought he was at Hogwarts. There we are, top of this. Good thing this house has got stairs, yeah. Sitting at the top of the stairs.
Hi, it's me, Albus.
We hear Harry's voice before he's revealed. An elderly man in a wheelchair is with him. Amos Diggory. Thankfully I've got this as well. I don't know who this is. I imagine it's Cedric's dad or something. He's in a wheelchair. We'll just hide. There, the wheelchair is behind the couch so you can't see it. Amos, I understand, I really do. But I'm only just home and Amos. I've tried to make appointments at the ministry. They say, Mr. Diggory, we have an appointment for you. Let's see, in 2 months. I wait very patiently. Harry. And coming to my house in the middle of the night when my kids are just getting ready for their New Year school. It's not right. Amos. 2 years... Oh, wait, no. You know what? I've got the perfect voice because he's complaining.
2 years past, I receive an owl. Mr. Diggory, I'm awfully sorry, but Mr. Potter has been called away on urgent business. You're going to have to call the VAT helpline. We're going to have to shift things around a little. Are you available for an appointment in, let's say, 2 months' time? And then it repeats again and again. You're shutting me out.
Harry.
Of course I'm not. It's just, I'm afraid. As head of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement, I'm afraid I'm responsible.
There's plenty you're responsible for.
Sorry.
My son Cedric. You do remember Cedric, don't you?
Harry, remembering Cedric hurts him.
Yes, I remember your son. His loss.
Amos.
Voldemort wanted you, not my son. You told me yourself. The words he said were, kill the spare, my son, my beautiful son was a spare. Why the fuck did you tell me that? What fucking good would it have been telling me that my son was the fucking incidental part of a murder? Why would you fucking tell me that? Why would J.K. Rowling write that in? Why would you say that he said that to me? Why didn't you just say that he died and nothing was said? Why would you tell me that he called him the fucking spare? You idiot, J.K. Rowling.
Harry. Mr. Diggory, as you know, I sympathise with your efforts to memorialise Cedric, but...
A memorial? I'm not interested in a memorial. Not anymore. I'm an old man. An old dying
man. Sorry, I just read the next line. It's like a Libby sketch.
And I'm here to beg you, to ask you, beg you, to help me get him back.
Oh my god, it's like the Limmy Vine where it's like, we have to go dig up my wife, she's still alive down there. It's like just a crazy guy goes, she's still alive down there, son, she's still alive.
He's still alive, I swear. We just have to dig him up.
Well, I'm to Cedric's mum, I don't know. Don't you think I would ever be... Oh, no, wait, never mind. Harry looks up, astonished.
Get him back, Amos.
That's not possible. Amos.
The Ministry has a time turner, does it not?
Harry.
The time turners were all destroyed.
Amos.
The reason I'm here with such urgency is I've just heard a rumour, strong rumour, that the Ministry seized an illegal time turner from Theodore Knott and has kept it for investigation. Let me use that time turner. Let me have my son back. This is the dumbest idea in the fucking world. Let me fuck around with the fabric of time just a little bit, please.
What? Like, that... You should be, like, tried for... That's, like, worse than crimes against humanity. That's crimes against, like, fucking causality. You'd be, like, put in, like, the cyber Hague for that. You'd be, like... Does Haggard show up in this? Apparently he does. I do have a picture for him. He was on the cast list, so hopefully he does. So, yeah. Amos. Oh, wait. There's a long, deadly pause. Harry is finding this extremely difficult. I want to go get killed by Voldemort in a graveyard and affect nothing. That's very good. We watch as Albus moves closer, listening.
I'm moving closer. Oh no, I've fallen into the sea. I'm sorry, Dad, I'm such a failure. Just pretend you didn't see me.
He does move closer, though. Harry.
Amos, playing with time? You know we can't do that.
Amos.
How many people have died for the boy who lived? I'm asking you to save one of them.
This hurts Harry. He thinks. His face hardens.
Whatever you've heard, the Theodore Knott story is a fiction. Amos, I'm sorry.
Delphi? Oh, right, okay. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, hello. Hi, Delphi. Amos's new wife, eh? Albus jumps a mile as Delphi, a 20-something determined young woman. Yeah, this is a bit NB, isn't it? Delphi, Darkness, Dementia, Ravenway. As Delphi, a 20-something determined young-looking young woman is revealed looking through the stairs at him. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, no.
Sorry, didn't...
Wait, what was the NB voice again?
Sorry.
Oh, fuck it. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to startle. I used to be a big stair listener myself. Oh, wait, she's up there with Albus, I see. I used to be a big stair listener myself. Sitting there, waiting for someone to say the tiniest bit interesting.
Who are you? Because this is sort of my house and...
I'm a thief, of course. I'm about to steal everything you own. Give me your gold, your wand, and your chocolate frogs. She looks fierce and then smiles. Either that, or I'm Delphine Diggory. The minister for... No. She ascends the stairs and sticks out her hand. Delphi. I look after him. Amos. Well, I try. She indicates Amos. And you are... Rufogrin.
Albus.
Of course. Albus Potter. So Harry is your dad. That's a bit wow, isn't it?
Not really.
This is such a fucking written to be cool character, isn't it? This is like, I would say it's a self-insert, but no, it's not. But it's like, it's just that this character is so fucking cool, everyone. So look at the hair. So fucking cool. I'm so fucking cool. Anyway. Like the music in the background for this. That's a bit wow, isn't it?
Not really.
Have I just put my foot in it? It's what they used to say about me at school. Delphine Diggory. There isn't a hole she couldn't dig herself into. Yeah.
They do all sorts with my name too.
Pause. She looks at him carefully.
Delphi.
She makes to depart and then hesitates. She smiles at Albus. We don't choose who we're related to, Amos. Wait, we don't choose who we're related to. Amos isn't just my parent. Isn't just my patient, sorry. Wow, that would have made the next line even worse. Isn't just my patient. He's my uncle. It's part of the reason I took the job at Upper Flagley. But that's made it difficult. It's tough to live with people stuck in the past, isn't it?
Delphi.
Oh wait, no, it's Amos.
Delphi.
Albus.
Upper Flagley.
Delphi. St. Oswald's home for witches and old wizards. Come see us sometime, if you like.
Delphi.
She smiles and then trips as she travels down the stairs. What? Why?
Let's go, Dad.
I fucked up again. She enters the room with Amos and Harry in it as Albus watches her. Yes, Uncle?
Meet the once great Harry Potter, now a stone cold ministry man because he won't let me fuck around with the fabric of time to save my son. I will leave you in peace, sir, if peace is the right word for it. Delphi, my chair. I'm off to vote for Brexit again. Bye.
Yes, Uncle. Amos is pushed out of the room. Harry is left, looking forlorn. Albus watches on, thinking carefully. Act 1, Scene 7. Harry and Ginny Potter's house. Albus's room, which looks shockingly similar to this room. Albus is sitting on the bed as the world goes on outside his door. Still against the constant motion outside, we hear a roar from James off. James, please, ignore your hair and tidy that damn room. James, how can I ignore it? It's pink. I'm going to have to use my invisibility cloak. What? Okay. James appears at the door. He has pink hair. See? Look how pink it is. Oh, turn it 90 degrees to represent his room. Perfect. That's what I'll do. There.
Wow, my room owns.
And the stairs are the bed, yes. So he's down here.
I'm in bed.
So he's got pink hair. That's not why your dad gave you that cloak, said Ginny. Lily, who's seen my potions book? Fuck it, she's not getting to be on screen. Lily appears at Albus's door. She's wearing fairy wings that flutter. I love them. They're fluttery. She exits as Harry appears in Albus's doorway. He looks through. Also, they gave James the second youngest son, the second child, they gave him the invisibility cloak. Wow, they really didn't think anything of Albus, did they? And also, yeah, so people have pointed this out before, but Ginny Weasley just getting no say in the fucking naming of their children is just so, like, perfect, isn't it? Harry gets to name all 3 of the fucking kids. Oh, James is the oldest son, is he? Oh, so he is. I'm an idiot. Okay, that makes sense. Wearing fairy wings, they're fluttery. She exits as Harry appears in Albus's doorway. He looks through. Harry. Hi. Right, who doesn't need to be in this scene then? So James fucked off. He's invisible now. There you go. Hello. You're going to be off screen. Oh, that's what I should do. I should just put them off screen like that and then bring them in as I need them. Instead of having to, like... Yeah, I'll do that in future. One of them has Luna as a middle name. That's it. Where the fuck am I? Harry, hi. There's an awkward pause between them. Ginny appears in the doorway. She sees what's happening. She stays a moment. Good thing See, this is why I didn't delete her. Just delivering a pre-Hogwarts gift. Gifts. Ron sent this.
Okay. A love potion. Okay.
Harry, I think it's a joke about... I don't know what. Lily got farting gnomes. James got a comb that made his hair turn a shade of pink. Ron, well, Ron's Ron, you know. Why has Ron did Ron like eat Fred's heart when he died and like gained his personality or something? Why has he become like a jokester person? He was never like that. He was just like a cowardly nerd guy that didn't like spiders. Harry puts Albus's love potion on his bed. This is from me. He reveals a small blanket. Ginny looks at it. She sees Harry is trying, and then she softly walks away.
An old blanket.
I thought a lot about what to give you this day, James. Well, James has been going on about the invisibility cloak since time itself. And Lily, I knew she'd love wings, but you're 14 years old now, Albus. I wanted to give you something which meant something. This is the last thing I had from my mum. The only thing I was given at the Dursleys, wrapped in it. I thought it had gone forever. And then, when your great aunt Petunia died, oh, she's dead, F's for Petunia, hidden amongst her possessions, surprisingly, Dudley found this and kindly sent it to me. And ever since then, well, any time I've wanted luck and I've found it, I just tried to hold it. And I wondered if you... 90% chance that that's fucking Hagrid's blanket. He's just like, oh, fuck, what can I wrap this piece of shit in? Harry.
Wanted to hold it too? Okay, done. Let's hope it brings me luck. I certainly need some.
He touches the blanket.
But you should keep it.
Harry, believe Petunia wanted me to have it. That's why she kept it. And never gave it to me, even when she died. It's just 2 seconds of like critical thought and it falls apart. Anyway, and now I want you to have it from me. I don't really know my mother, but I think she'd have wanted you to have it too. And maybe I could come find you. And on Hallows Eve, I'd like to be with it on the night they died. And that could be good for the two of us. What the fuck are you saying?
Listen, I've got quite a lot of packing to do and you undoubtedly have ministry work coming out of your ears, so...
Albus, I want you to have the blanket.
And do what with it? Fairy wings make sense, Dad. Invisibility cloak, they also make sense. But this, really?
I'm kind of on Albus's side here. What use does he fucking have for a shitty blanket? Get him like a PS5 or something, like... Oh, hi, Noel. Harry is slightly heartbroken. He looks at his son, desperate to reach out. Do you want a hand packing? I always loved packing. It meant I was leaving Privet Drive and going back to Hogwarts, which was, well, I know you don't love it, but...
For you, it's the greatest place on earth. I know. The poor orphan, bullied by his uncle and Aunt Dursley, exposition.
Albus, please, can we just...
Traumatized by his cousin Dudley, saved by Hogwarts, I know it all, Dad, blah blah blah. Just in case anyone who's watching this play hasn't read the books, there's a brief little recap of Harry Potter's character.
I'm not going to rise to your bait, Albus Potter. Albus.
The poor orphan who went on to save us all, so I may say, on behalf of Wisdenkind, how grateful we are for your heroism. Should we bow now or will a curtsy do?
Albus, please. You know, I've never wanted gratitude.
But right now I'm overflowing with it. It must be the kind gift of this mouldy blanket that did it.
Mouldy blanket.
What did you think would happen? We'd hug. I tell you I'd always love you. What?
Harry, finally losing his temper.
You know what? I'm done with being made responsible for your unhappiness, you fucking failure, you little dick, you little shit. I named you Albus because I wanted... Yeah! At least you've got a dad.
What a fucking trump card that is.
At least you've got a fucking dad, because I didn't, okay?
Albus.
And you think that was unlucky? I don't.
Harry, you wish me dead. What is this fucking dialogue? This is shit. This is absolute trash. No, you wish me dead. He's not from the fucking 19th century. Harry, he would say,
No, I just wish you weren't my dad.
Harry, seeing red.
Well, there are times I wish you weren't my son.
What the fuck? No, the fucking dad bit is not in there. No, he doesn't. The actual dialogue, at least you've got a dad and you think that was unlucky, I don't. You wish me dead. No, I just wish you weren't my dad is the actual dialogue. And there are times you wish you were... Oh, fucking hell. There are times I wish you weren't my son. There's a silence. Albus nods. Pause. Harry realises what he said. Why would he say... The only people with parents in this chat are Stephen, so... parents? Children. Why would you... I imagine there's some sort of like moral barrier from you ever saying, I wish you were not my son. Like, oh, for fuck's sake. Also, someone leveled up apparently. I'm just gonna make these guys a bit bigger to emphasize the argument. No, I didn't mean that. Albus.
Yes, you did.
Albus. You just know how to get under my skin.
You meant it, Dad. And honestly, I don't blame you.
There's a horrible pause.
You should probably leave me alone now.
Yeah, from my point of view, I wish you weren't my son. He is a shit parent, yeah. Albus, please. Albus picks up the blanket and throws it. It collides with Ron's love potion, which spills all over the blanket in the bed, producing a small puff of smoke. I'm sure that's not going to fucking come back into it somehow.
No luck or love for me, then.
Albus runs out of the room. Harry goes after him.
Albus, please.
Act 1, Scene 8. Dream, Hut on the Rock. What the fuck? Oh, this is okay, this is like Hagrid. But I don't have one like that. Well, oh, this okay. So this is like back from the first one. This story does suck, by the way. This is really fucking bad. Yeah, you're gone. I think Harry's going to be in this scene. Who else is here? There's a large boom. Okay, this is the hut, by the way. It's a great hut. It's a really well built hut. There's a large boom, then a large crash. Dudley Dursley, Aunt Petunia, and Uncle Vernon are cowering behind a bed. Let's get all three of them then. So Vernon... Daddy! I think I've got a Dudley around here. Oh, I do have a Petunia. And I'll get Dudley as well. I think I've got a Dudley. Yeah, there we go. It's me, Dudley! I'll make Harry a bit smaller again. Petunia, yeah.
Mum, I don't like this. I knew that we made a mistake coming here. Vernon, there's nowhere we can hide. Not even a lighthouse is far enough away.
There's another large boom.
Hold on, whatever it is, it's not coming in here.
Aunt Petunia.
We're cursed. He's cursed us. That boy has cursed us. He's a cursed child. He's Harry Potter and a cursed child coming soon to the West End.
Seeing young Harry. He's young Harry, so I'll need to pick. There we go.
It's me, young Harry. Yeah. This is all your fault. Get back in your hole.
Young Harry flinches away as Uncle Vernon holds out his rifle. Oh, I thought, okay, he's at the door, not at Harry.
Whoever's there, I should warn you, I'm armed.
There's a massive smash, and the door falls off its hinges. Hagrid stands in the middle of the doorway. He looks at them all.
How you doing, lads? It's me, PS1 Hagrid.
I should turn around to look at you. Hi. Couldn't make a cup of tea, could you? It's not been an easy journey. Dudley Dursley. Look at him. Look at him. Uncle Vernon. Stand back, behind me, Petunia, behind me, Dursley. I'll soon see this scaramanga off. Scara what? Was this dialogue from the book? Because I feel like I don't remember the dialogue being this bad. Did she actually rewrite that scene to have worse dialogue? Does he call him a scaramanger? Like, I feel like that's not the dialogue from the book. He picks up Uncle Vernon's gun. You haven't seen one of these in a while. He twists the end of the gun and ties it into a knot. The role of the gun is going to be played by Jan Fredericks. I've been twisted. There you go. Yeah, go wake up Elliot. It's only 11:45. Use a brass band to wake her up as well. JKR is always against the trend, yes. He then gets distracted. He's seen young Harry. Harry Potter. Young Harry. Hello. Last time I saw you, you was only a baby. You look a lot like your dad, but you've got your mum's eyes. You know my parents? Where's me manners? Very happy birthday to you. Got something for you here. I might sign it onto some bloke for all taste, alright. From inside his coat, he pulls out a slightly squashed... Okay, I remember this from the book. With Happy Birthday Harry written on it in green icing. Who are you? Hagrid, laughing. True. I haven't introduced myself. Rubius Hagrid, keeper of the keys and grounds at Hogwarts. He looks around himself. What about that tea then? I don't say no to something stronger if you've got mind. Young Harry. Where? Hagrid. Hogwarts. You'll know all about Hogwarts, of course. I'm just reading fucking Philosopher's Stone at this point. Where? Hogwarts. Oh wait, no. No, sorry. Sorry? Them should be sorry. I knew you weren't getting your letters, but I never thought you were all about Hogwarts. For crying out loud, you never wonder where your parents live. Learned what? Hagrid turns menacingly towards Uncle Vernon. You'd like to tell me that this boy knows nothing about anything? Uncle Vernon, I forbid you to tell that boy anything more. Young Harry. Tell me what? Fucking hell. Hagrid looks at Uncle Vernon and then at young Harry. Harry, you're a wizard. Or to put it better, you're a wizard, Harry. You changed everything. You're the most famous wizard in the whole world. And then, from the back of the room, whispering around everyone, words said with an unmistakable voice, the voice of Voldemort. Harry Potter. Act 1, Scene 9. Harry and Ginny Potter's house bedroom. Right, Harry can stay around. I imagine he's all fucking off out of the plot forever. Petunia, bye. Vernon, bye. Dudley, bye. Harry, fine. Ginny, hi. Hi. Whee. 2 seconds. Right, I fixed something. I should be able to select characters a bit quicker now. Right, yeah, so that flashback was completely fucking pointless. I'm just going to get a drink, so just bear with me for a second. Because my throat is dying after doing both the Vernon, the Hagrid, and the fucking Harry voice.
Yes, the story was actually performed on the West End. Probably to rave reviews as well, because you're not allowed to criticise J.K. Rowling without getting fucking sued, so. Harry wakes violently. Suddenly, should I say, not violently. To like throw his hands out or whatever. Oh yeah, that's where the black actor thing came out, but. Of all the things to criticise this fucking play for, that would probably be literally in last place. He waits a moment, calming himself, and then he feels intense pain in his forehead, in his scar. Around him, dark magic moves.
Harry, it's fine. Go back to sleep.
Lumos. The room is filled with light from her wand. Harry looks at her.
A nightmare?
Yes.
About what?
The Dursleys. Well, it started here.
This is written by J.K. Rowling. No, it's on whatever she was on. This is a J.K. Rowling original.
The Dursleys. Well, it started here. Then it became something else.
Pause. Ginny looks at him, trying to work out where he is.
Do you want a sleeping draft?
No, I'll be fine. Go back to sleep.
You don't seem fine.
Harry says nothing.
It can't have been easy with Amos Diggory.
The anger I can cope with. The fact that he's right is harder. Amos lost his son because of me.
Ginny, that doesn't seem particularly fair on yourself.
And there's nothing I can say.
Nothing I can say to anything, unless it's the wrong thing, of course.
Ginny knows what, or rather who, he's referring to.
So, that's what's upsetting you. The night before Hogwarts, it's never a good night if you don't want to go. Giving Al the blanket, it was a nice try. Kinda shit, but it was a nice try. Why didn't you give him the fucking invisibility cloak? It probably would have been a nice little statement for how much you actually love him. But no, you had to give it to fucking James. Because he's the one that actually has your father's name. He's just... Albus is named after the fucking fascist sympathiser and the old man. Like... Oh. Anyway. Sorry.
It went pretty badly wrong from there.
I said some things, Ginny. Oh, you know, just like how I wish he wasn't my son. You know, just normal stuff that you say to your children all the time. It's definitely not a sign that you're a fucking horrible parent. Ginny, I heard. And you're still talking to me. Because I know when the time is right, you'll say sorry. That you didn't mean it. Even though the damage has kind of already been done, now he just thinks that you hate him. So, you've kind of fucked it, like, probably for the rest of his life, actually, Harry. Now that you think about it. Great job. You're as terrible a father as he is a son. Great. Fucking great.
Oh, bye, Paul.
Oh.
You feel asleep.
That you'll say you're sorry. That you didn't mean it. That you said concealed other things. You can be honest with him, Harry. That's all he needs.
I just wish he was more like James and Lily.
Ginny, try.
Yeah, maybe don't be that honest. Jesus Christ.
No, I wouldn't change a thing about him. But I can understand them, and
Albus is different, and isn't that a good thing? And he can tell, you know, when you're putting on your Harry Potter front. He wants to see the real you.
The truth is a beautiful and terrible thing, and should be treated with great caution.
Ginny looks at him surprised.
Dumbledore.
A strange thing to say to a child.
Not when you believe that child...
Oh wait, not when you believe that child will have to die to save the world. I just realised he was talking about himself. Harry gasps again, and all he can do, and does all he can to not touch his forehead. Harry, what's wrong?
Fine. I'm fine, I hear you. I'll try to be.
Does your scar hurt?
No, I'm fine. Now, knock that and let's get some sleep.
Harry, how long has it been since your scar hurt? Harry turns to Ginny. His face says all.
22 years.
Dun dun dun. Act 1, Scene 10. I was hoping to finish Act 1 at least by the end of the stream. so Hogwarts Express apparently, so let's grab that. I'm just gonna fuck it. Okay, so it looks like it's Albus and Rose from the first few lines of dialogue, so let's get in. Rose. Why is the sorting hat there? How long's the sorting hat been there? Rose, Albus.
Hello.
He tried not to touch. Yeah, he tried not to wank off in front of his wife. Albus walks quickly along the train. YouTube ban incoming. Why? What have I done? Is it because I'm reading the entirety of a licensed book on stream? Act 1 has 19 scenes. Are you fucking... How many acts are there? Like, I'm looking at my little progress bar on the PDF. I'm not too surprised, but... Ugh. Right, let's get cracking then, I guess. The Hogwarts Express. Albus walks quickly along the train. There are 4 acts! I think we'll try and do 1 stream per act, I guess, then. So I'll try and get Act 1 finished by the end of the stream. It's only 2 hours in, so... And I've got halfway through. Oh, I'm gonna fuck it, okay. Albus walks quickly along the train. Albus, I've been looking for you.
Me? Why?
Rose isn't sure how to phrase what he has to say. Act 2 is 20, great. Albus, it's the start of the 4th year and so the start of a new year for us. I want to be friends again.
We were never friends.
That's harsh. You were my best friend when I was 6.
That was a long time ago.
He makes to walk away. She pulls him into an empty compartment. Have you heard the rumours? Big ministry raid a few days ago. Your dad was apparently incredibly brave.
How do you always know about these things and I don't?
Apparently where do these rumours get out? Who the fuck is breaking this news? Apparently the wizard they raided, Theodore Knott I think, had all sorts of artefacts that broke all sorts of laws, including... And this one has got them all gooey. Gooey? An illegal time turner. And a quite superior one at that. A quite superior one, okay. Albus looks at Rose, everything falling into place.
A time turner? Dad found a time turner?
It's probably long because I'm taking ages to read it. Shh. I know. Great, right? Luigi Lovegood.
You're here?
Entirely.
Now I have to find Scorpius.
He walks down the train. Rose follows, still determined to say her piece. Albus. Albus turns decisively.
Who's told you that you have to talk to me?
God. Okay, maybe your mum owled my dad. Owled? Oh, God, you should never verb the act of sending an owl. Turn my dad into an owl. But only because she's worried about you. And I just think...
Leave me alone, Rose.
Scorpius is sitting in his usual compartment. Albus enters first. Rose still trailing him. Trailing him. Albus. Oh, hello, Rose. What do you smell of? What? Fucking Hannibal Lecter over here. What is... Ah, yes, you wear Laird Toms. And use Evian skin cream, but not today. Like, what the fuck? No, I meant it as a nice thing. You smell like a mixture of fresh flowers and fresh bread. Albus, I'm here, okay? If you need me. I mean, nice bread, good bread. Bread, what's wrong with bread? Fuckable bread. Bread that I want to put my dick in. Ah, no, I fucked up. Rose walks away, shaking her head. What's wrong with bread? Albus.
I've been looking for you everywhere.
Scorpius. And now you found me. Ta-da! I was hardly hiding. You know how I like to get on early. Stops people staring, shouting, writing Son of Voldemort on my trunk. That one never gets old. She really doesn't like me, does she? Albus hugs his friend with fierceness. They hold for a beat. Scorpius is surprised by this. Okay, hello. Have we hugged before? Did we? Oh, that's some Joss Whedon fucking dialogue right there. That is an incredibly fucking Joss Whedon line. That is some fucking Marvel Avengers dialogue. This right here. Okay, hello. Have we hugged before? Did we hug? Like, that is some like, oh, we're doing the hugging thing, eh? We're doing the hugging thing, eh? Oh, we don't like hugging. We're hugging. You know, it's like that shit that you hear in Avengers films all the time. Anyway, Albus.
Just a slightly weird 24 hours.
What's happened in them?
I'll explain later. We have to get off this train.
What? Fucking okay. There's the sound of whistles from off. The train starts moving.
Too late. The train is moving. Hogwarts ahoy.
Then we have to get off a moving train.
Trolley Witch is back. Okay, alright, let's do that. I was literally not expecting her to come back. So here we are, Trolley Witch.
Hey, Trolley Witch. Anything off the trolley days? Trolley Witch, Trolley Witch.
Oh, I just realised I haven't had Scorpius on screen this entire time. There he is. Oh, no. 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 I'm trying to click him. Nope. Fucking hell.
Hey, Scorpius.
The train is moving. Hogwarts ahoy.
Anything from the trolley days?
Albus opens a window and makes to climb out.
A moving magical train.
Trolley Witch.
Pumpkin pasty cauldron cake.
Scorpius.
Albus Severus Potter. Get that strange look out your eye.
Albus.
First question, what do you know about the Tri-Wizard Tournament?
Scorpius. Happy.
Oh, a quiz. 3 schools pick 3 champions to compete in 3 tasks for 1 cup. What's that got to do with anything?
You really are an enormous geek. You know what? This fucking dialogue, man.
Yaha.
Second question, why has the Tri-Wizard Tournament not been run in over 20 years?
The last competition included your dad and a boy called Cedric Diggory. They tried to win together, but the cup was a portkey, and they were transported to Voldemort. Cedric was killed, and cancelled the competition immediately afterwards. Still gave Harry the prize money, though, for some fucking reason.
Good question. Good. Third question, did Cedric need to be killed? Easy question, easy answer. No. Fuck off. No. Why is this fucking 14-year-old fucking
moving the fab? I imagine Scorpion is like going to be Albus's. I imagine Albus and Scorpius are the fucking 2 fucking people in it. So he died only because he was with my father, and my father couldn't save him. These are all new characters and all.
A mistake has been made, and we're going to right it. We're going to use a time turner. We're going to bring him back for some fucking reason. Why are we doing this?
Albus, for obvious reasons, I'm not a massive fan of top time turners.
When Amos Diggory asked for the time turner, my father denied they even existed. He lied to an old man who just wanted his son back, who just loved his son, and he did it because he didn't care, because he doesn't care. Everyone talks about all the brave things Dad did, but he made some mistakes too. Some big mistakes, in fact. I want to set one of those mistakes right. I want us to save Cedric. Where has this fucking characterization even fucking come from? Why do I want to save a dead person from 20 years just to spite my dad? Why don't fucking... This is so stupid.
Okay, whatever was holding your brain together seems to have snapped.
I agree.
I'm going to do this, Scorpius. I need to do this. And you know as well as I do, I'll entirely mess it up if you don't come with me. Come on.
He grins and then disappears ever up. Scorpius hesitates for a moment. He makes a face and then hoists himself up and disappears after Albus. Act 1, Scene 11. Oh, yeah, she can fuck off now. Trolley lady. You're banned. Rose. You're banned. Right, so we're on the roof of the Hogwarts Express. So... Nice action music for them being on the roof of the Hogwarts Express. This is set like years in the future. So this is Albus. Okay, recap the story. Right, basically it's set like 14, well, it's like 20 years after fucking Harry Potter or son. And it basically follows their kids. And Harry's son is besties with Draco's son. And yeah. He has 3 kids. Albus, and Albus is like a fail son. He's really bad. He's like a shit son. Yeah, Draco has a son. They all think that he's like Voldemort's secret son for some reason. And now they're going to go travel back in time and save Cedric Diggory. For reasons that haven't really been quite expounded on. Basically, Albus listened to like a bitter old father saying, oh, you wouldn't do this. You wouldn't fucking do that. Why would you do this? This is... Oh, never mind. This is like fucking... possibly a time-travelling cuckold plot. There's a bit of that, yeah. Anyway, roof of the Hogwarts Express. The wind whistles from all angles, and it's a fierce wind at that. Okay, now we're on the roof of the train. It's far... this is... Oh my god, why has he got... He's got like fucking Joss Whedon dialogue. That's what they've given Scorpius. He like talks like, you know, fucking... like... you know, like quippy dialogue, you know, that kind of shit. So now we're on the roof of the train. That kind of, you know, it's fast, it's scary. This has been great. I feel like I've learned a lot about me, something about you, but as I calculated, we should be approaching the viaduct soon, and then it'll be a short hike to St. Oswald's home for old witches and wizards. The what? The where? Look, I'm as excited as you are to be a rebel for the first time in my life. Yay! Train roof! Fun! But now, oh... Scorpius sees something he doesn't want to see. The water will be an extremely useful backup if our cushioning charm doesn't work. Didn't teach you much about physics, did you, Albus? Albus, the trolley witch. You want a snack for your... You want a snack for the journey? No, Albus. The trolley witch is coming towards us. The fuck? I was not expecting to be able to use this so many times in this reading. It's me, the trolley witch. Yeah, I'm coming towards you. No, it's not Harry. It's Cedric Diggory. If you remember him from book 4. He can see the trolley witch is coming towards us.
No, she can't be. We're on top of the train.
Scorpius points Albus in the right direction, and now he can see the trolley witch, who approaches nonchalantly, pushing her trolley.
Anything from the trolley, dears? Pumpkin pasty, chocolate frog, cauldron cake. The fuck is happening? What? What?
Oh...
People don't know much about me. They buy my cauldron cakes, but they never really notice me. They say, there's Trolley Witch, but they never ask, how's Trolley Witch? I don't remember the last time someone asked my name.
What is your name?
I've forgotten. All I can tell you is that when the Hogwarts Express first came to be, Otterline Gamble herself offered me a job.
That's 190 years? You've been...
Oh, wait, sorry. That's 190 years. You've been doing this job for 190 years. These hands have made over 6 million pumpkin pasties. I've got quite good at them. But what people haven't noticed about my pumpkin pasties is how easily they transform into something else. What the fuck is going on?
She picks up a pumpkin pasty. Okay, the role of the pumpkin pasty is, of course, going to be played by Jan Fredericks. She picks up a pumpkin pasty, she throws it like a grenade, bink, bink, it explodes.
And you won't believe what I can do with my chocolate frogs. Wink, nudge. Never have I let anyone off this train before they reach their destination. Some have tried. Sirius Black and his cronies, Fred and George Weasley, all have failed because this train, it doesn't like people get off it.
Oh, the playlist has stopped looping yet again. Oh no, it was just doing the do you still want to watch thing. Like seriously, yeah, what's the Sword of Vermilion like boss music? I've got some here, don't I? It's like Enemy or something. Boss B. Or Boss A, which one's better? Let's go with Boss A. Anyway, she throws a grenade. The trolley's witch's hands transfigure into very sharp spikes. She smiles. What the fuck? She's turned into fucking Lady Dimitrescu here. It's like, this is some Resident Evil shit.
So please retake your seats for the remainder of the journey.
You're right, Scorpius. This train is magical, as long as it's a fucking magic train.
At this precise moment in time, I take no pleasure in being right.
Oh, I'm really hating Scorpius's dialogue. Like, everything he says, it's obviously meant to be like, he's maybe quippy and, ugh, I hate it.
But I was also right about the viaduct, that there's water down there. Time to try the cushioning charms.
Albus, this is a bad idea.
Is it?
He has a moment's hesitation, and then realizes the time for hesitation has passed.
Too late. Now 3, 2, 1. Moliari!
He incants as he jumps.
Albus! Albus!
He looks down desperately after his friend. He looks at the approaching trolley witch. Okay, he's gone. I can't click him though.
Moliari!
If it's badly written, then J.K. Rowling hasn't. She actually does throw the exploding pumpkin pasties were an actual thing.
Albus! Albus!
He looks down desperately after his friend. He looks at the approaching trolley witch, her hair wild, her spikes particularly spiky.
Well, as fun as you clearly look, I have to go after my friend.
He pinches his nose and jumps after Albus, incanting as he goes.
Molly, fucking Ben can't click the thing. Moliari!
Right, end scene. That's a wrap. I imagine that's got to be the last of the trolley witch. Jesus Christ. Unless she's like the final boss or something. Jan can go away. Right, so what's the next scene? Ministry of Magic. Well, since I only have one picture of the Ministry of Magic and it's this one. The stage is flooded with wizards and witches. The role of multiple wizards and witches is going to be played by Jan Fredericks. Oh shit. Yay, we're multiple wizards and witches, we're everywhere. It's the grand meeting room of the Ministry of Magic. Amongst them, Ginny, Draco, Ron, and above them on the stage, Hermione and Harry. I'll definitely get Hermione and Harry in. Harry. And then Hermione, if I can find her. And then who else is there? Ginny, Draco, Ron. So we've already got Draco, thankfully. Hello. We'll get Ginny in. That's not Ginny. That's Ginny. And Ron, who I've got here. Bloody hell, Larry. I'm bleeding out my eyes still. There we go. Albus. Yeah, he's off screen. Don't ignore him. And Jan Fredericks is the rest of the wizards. We're using the same pick for Draco and Scorpius. Yes, I didn't think Scorpius was in this story, or if he was, I didn't think he was going to be in it this much. So they're the same. Same with, who else is the same two characters? Well, I thought Dumbledore was going to be in it. That's why I had Albus here. And now he's also young Dumbledore, young Albus. And Jan Fredericks is just everything. Right, let me have another swig of drink before reading all this dialogue. God. There's a lot of talking about to happen.
Order, order. Do I have to conjure silence? She pulls silence from the crowd using her wand. Good. Welcome to this extraordinary general meeting. I'm so pleased so many of you could make it. The wizarded world has been living in peace now for many years. It's 22 years since we defeated Voldemort at the Battle of Hogwarts, and I'm delighted to say that there's a new generation being brought up, having known only the slightest conflict. Until now, Harry. Harry. Voldemort's allies have been showing movement for a few months now. We followed trolls making their way across Europe, giants starting to cross the seas, and the werewolves, well, I'm just stressed to say we lost sight of them some weeks ago. We don't know where they're going or who's encouraged them to move, but we are aware that they are moving. So we are asking if anyone has seen anything, felt anything. If you could raise a wand, we will hear everyone speak. Professor McGonagall? Thank you.
Oh, McGonagall's here as well, apparently. Not at fucking school when he's ready to meet all the students. There she is. Raising a wand. There. It does look like the... I can't do a McGonagall voice. It does look like the potion stores have been interfered with when we returned from the summer break, but not a huge amount of ingredients are missing. Some boomslang skin and lacewing flies. Nothing on the restricted register. We put it down to Peeves. Thank you, Professor Hermione. Thank you, Professor. We shall investigate. She looks around the room. Nobody else? Fine, and gravest of all, and this hasn't been the case since Voldemort. Harry's scar is hurting again. Draco.
Voldemort is dead.
Potter.
Voldemort is gone.
Hermione.
Yes, Draco.
Voldemort is dead. But these things all lead us to think there's a possibility that Voldemort, or some trace of Voldemort, might be back. God, way to undo your fucking major plot revelations from your own fucking series. This is the somehow Palpatine return of this series. This gets a reaction. Harry.
Now this is difficult, but we have to ask to rule it out. Those of you with a dark mark, have you felt anything? Even a twinge?
What the fuck? I just realised, are they allowing former Death Eaters back into the Ministry? What the fuck? Draco.
Back to being prejudiced against those with a dark mark, are we, Potter?
What the fuck? No, Draco. Hermione. No, Draco. Harry is simply trying to...
You know what this is about, Potter? Harry just wants his face back in the newspapers again. We've had rumours of Voldemort coming back from the Daily Prophet once a year, every year. None of those rumours ever came from me, Malfoy.
Draco.
Really?
I just realised they're both the same voice.
Doesn't your wife edit the Daily Prophet?
Wow, that's Ginny's fucking job. Ginny steps forward towards him, outraged. The sports pages! Hermione. Draco. Harry brought this matter to the attention of the Ministry, and I, as Minister for Magic... Draco.
I vote you only won because you're his friend.
They voted for her? I thought they didn't have democracy in the Ministry. Ron is held back by Ginny as he charges at Draco.
Hold me back, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this kid. Hold me back.
Ron.
Do you want a smack in the mouth? Face it,
Draco.
Face it, his celebrity impacts upon you all. And how better to get everyone whispering the Potter name again?
He does an impression of Harry.
My scar is hurting. And do you know what this all means? That the gossip mongers have once again had an opportunity to defame my son with these ridiculous rumours about his parentage.
Harry.
Draco.
No one is... They are the exact same voice, I'm sorry.
Draco. No one is saying this has anything to do with Scorpius.
Draco.
Well, I, for one, think this meeting is a sham, and I'm leaving.
He walks out. This is... I can't be arsed clicking him. I'm just going to delete him. Bye. He walks out. Others start to disperse after him.
No, that's not the way. Come back. We need a strategy.
And then they all fuck off. Because, you know, hearing about the potential return of the Dark Lord, that's not big news. No one would want to sit around for that. So now we're at St. Oswald's Home for Old Witches and Wizards. What the fuck am I going to use for that? Well, it does say home. So let's just use this. It's a very, very familiar place. I'm going to assume Albus is in this scene, as well as Malfoy, actually. Yeah, it's a really depressing story, isn't it? Everyone just kind of sucks for the end of the series, you know, the happy ending of the series to be sort of ruined like this. Oh well. Act 1, Scene 13. St. Oswald's Home for Old Witches and Wizards. This is chaos. This is magic. This is St. Oswald's Home for Old Witches and Wizards, and it is as wonderful as you might hope. What the fuck? Walker frames are conjured into... Okay, the act of general chaos and whatnot is going to be played by... Where the fuck is he? You think I'd be better at finding this? Jan Fredericks. This is general chaos. Can I just like... 2 seconds. I've got an idea. There we go. That's chaos. That's chaos happening. Knitting wool is enchanted into chaos and male nurses are made to dance tango. These people are relieved of the burden of having to do magic for a reason. Instead, these witches and wizards do magic for fun. And what fun they have. Albus and Scorpius enter, looking around themselves amused, and let's face it, slightly scared. Albus and Scorpius.
Oh, excuse me.
Scorpius. Okay, this place is wild.
Albus.
We're looking for Amos Diggory.
There is suddenly a total silence. Everything is instantly still and slightly depressed. Wool woman. Okay, there you go, wool woman. Here's your wool woman.
It's me, the wool woman. Yeah, I'm made of wool. And what do you boys want with that miserable old sod?
Delphi appears with a smile. Oh, good. Let's get Delphi in here.
It's me, Delphi. Albus, you came. How wonderful. Come and say hello to Amos.
Act 1, Scene 14. Okay, that was a quick one. Good. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. I sneezed, sorry. I think the general chaos is gone, so I can stop scrolling Jan Fredericks now. Actually, no, let's keep him scrolling. But we'll get rid of him for now. Yeah, I don't know. Again, it was just the first result for Delphi, whoever it is. Amos looks at Scorpius and Albus. Oh, Amos is here. Okay. Hello, it's me. Sitting on the table. Irritated, Delphi watches the three of them.
So let me get this straight. You overhear a conversation which was not meant for you to overhear, and you decide, without prompting, in fact, without leave, to interfere hard in someone else's business. My father lied to you. I know he did. They do have a time turner. Of course they do. You can move along now. What? No, we're here to help. Help? What could a pair of undersized teenagers be for me? My father proved you don't have to be grown up to change the wizarding world. So I could allow you to get involved because you're poor, relying on your famous name, are you? No, A boy who's in a Slytherin house? Yes, I've read about you. And who brings a Malfoy with him to visit me? A Malfoy who may be a Voldemort.
I like how Voldemort is just his family name now. John Voldemort.
Who's to say you're not involved with dark magic? But your information was obvious, but the confirmation is useful. Your father did lie. Now leave the pair of you and stop wasting my time.
Albus, with power and strength.
No, you need to listen to me. You said it yourself, how much blood is on my father's hands. Let me help you change that. Let me help correct one of his mistakes. Trust me.
Amos, his voice raised.
Did you not hear me, boy? I say no reason to trust you. So go, now, before I make you leave. I'm slightly Scottish now.
He raises his wand ominously. Albus looks at the wand. He deflates. Amos has crushed him. What? Like, literally, or... Oh no, it's figuratively.
Come on, mate. If there's one thing we're good at, it's knowing that we're not wanted.
Albus is reluctant to leave. Scorpius pulls him by the arm. He turns and they walk away. Delphi. What the hell? Yeah, that quote is weird now that you've pointed out. It's like this. I don't know if you can see my mouse, but it's like this bit is the top. Like the bit in the middle is the top, and then the bit. What the fuck is? What is that quote? Yeah, that's fucking weirding me out. I've got to stop looking at that. Albus is reluctant to leave. Scorpius pulls him by a arm. I can think of one reason why you should trust them, Uncle. They stop. They stop. They're the only ones volunteering to help. They're prepared to bravely put themselves at risk to return your son to your side. In fact, I'm pretty sure they put themselves at risk even getting here.
This is Cedric we're talking about.
And, didn't you say yourself, having someone inside Hogwarts might be a massive advantage. Delphi kisses the top of Amos's head. Amos looks at Delphi and then turns to look at the boys.
Why? Why would you want to put yourself at risk? What's in it for you?
Great fucking question. Incredible question. Why the fuck is Albus so invested in this? It's a fucking kid he never knew from 20 years ago who may have died because he was referred to as the Spare. And he wants to literally distort the fabric of time to bring him back. It's just like nonsense characterization, isn't it? No, okay. He literally justifies it and it's terrible. Here we go.
I know what it is to be the Spare. Your son didn't deserve to be killed, Mr. Diggory. We can help you get him back.
So he literally identifies with him just because he was referred to as the Spare. For God's sake. Amos, finally showing emotion.
My son was the best thing ever happened to me. And you're right. It was an injustice, a gross injustice. If you're serious. We're deadly serious. This is going to be dangerous. We know.
Do we? Said Scorpius.
Delphi, perhaps if you were prepared to accompany them.
Oh, we got like a trio here.
If that would make you happy, Uncle.
She smiles at Albus. He smiles back.
You do understand that at this time, sir, they will risk your lives. We're ready to put our lives at risk.
Scorpius.
Are we?
Amos, gravely.
I hope you have it in you.
There we go. Again, I don't really know Scorpius. Like, why is Scorpius... It's all bad, is what I'm saying. Right, I imagine these three are just going to be around a lot, so I'm just going to put them off screen for the time being. Because I imagine these are our main trio. Fucking... two failed sons and Mary Sue here. Why does his mouth sound like it's full of mush? I don't know. I think it was because it started off because he was complaining, so I was doing my VAT helpline complaining guy voice, and then it just became that. Act 1, Scene 15. Harry and Ginny Potter's house. Harry, Ron, Hermione and Ginny. Oh, great. The other problem with this fucking story is that it doesn't have the courage to like move past the original trio. So you keep having scenes with these four just sitting around discussing the fucking plot and not doing anything. That's the only problem with this story. There's definitely no other problems. So it's Harry, Ron, Hermione, Ginny. Just have her flexing on top of the couch. Ginny. Oh God, it's really fucking hard. Damn it. There. And then Ron. Put him next to his wife. I don't understand anything. Yeah. I'm reading it and I barely know what's going on. Hermione. I've told Great Draco again and again. No one in the ministry is saying it. Oh, he does have father-son issues. And I know that because he said it out loud instead of like them intimating it through character. I remember now. No one in the ministry is saying anything about Scorpius. The rumours aren't coming from us. Ginny. I wrote to him after he lost Astoria to ask if there's anything we could do. I thought maybe, as he was such a good friend to Albus, maybe Scorpius might want to come over and stay part of the Christmas break. Or my owl came back with a letter containing one simple sentence. Tell your husband to refute these allegations about my son once and for all. Hermione. He's obsessed. Ginny. He's a mess. A grieving mess. Ron. Bloody hell, and I'm sorry for his loss, but when he accuses Hermione of, well... He looks across at Harry. Oi, droopy draws. Like I say to her all the time, it could be nothing. Hermione. Her? Ron. The trolls could be going to a party, Harry. The giants to a wedding. I'm trying to remember what my Ron voice is. You could be getting bad dreams because you're worried about Albus, and your scar could be hurting because you're getting old and your memory charm backfired. Harry. Getting old? Thanks, mate. Ron. Honestly, every time I sit down now, I make an oof noise. An oof. And my feet. The trouble I'm having with my feet. I could write songs about the pain my feet give me. Maybe your scar's like that. Ginny. You talk a lot of rubbish. I consider it my specialty. That and my range of skive and snack boxes. And my love for all of you. Even skinny Ginny. Oh my God, he literally did just like take Fred's job. And it is a pointless scene, you're right. Just the characters talking about what's fucking happening. Ginny. If you don't behave, Ronald Weasley, I will tell Mum. Ron. You rodent. His mum's still alive, okay. That's good for her. Hermione. If some part of Voldemort survived, in whatever form, we need to be prepared. And I'm scared. And fucking... Why are you undoing your fucking final book? Ginny. I'm scared too. Ron. Nothing scares me. Apart from my mum. Hermione. I mean it. Harry. I will not be Cornelius Fudge on this one. I will not stick my head in the sand, and I don't care how unpopular that makes me with Draco Malfoy. Ron. You were never really one for popularity, were you? Which is kind of weird that you got elected as the fucking leader of the Wizarding World. Hermione shoots Ron a withering look as she aims to hit him, but Ron jumps out the way. Hiya! Missed! Ginny hits Ron. Oh, shit. Whoosh! Ron winces. Ah. Hit. A very solid hit. Suddenly, an owl is in the room. The role of the owl will be played by Jan Fredericks. Oh, oh, I'm an owl. Oh, I'm making pigeon noises. Oh. It swoops in low and drops a letter on Harry's plate. The letter on the plate will also be played by the role of Jan Fredericks. Hermione. Bit late for an owl, isn't it? Harry opens the letter, surprised. It's from Professor McGonagall.
what does it say? Harry's face drops. Ginny, it's Albus. Albus and Scorpius. They never made it to school. They're missing.
Act 1, scene 16, unbelievably. So we're back to the main three. So boom, 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 boom. And they're now in Whitehall Cellar. This is one of the locations I did see. There we go. It's Whitehall. You fucking idiot! You just took us to the fucking road sign. You idiot! You motherfucker! Scorpius is squinting at a bottle. Oh my god! Yes! Yes! There you go. It finally makes sense. The role of a bottle will be played by a bottle.
This bottle is rotating.
Scorpius.
Wait, how did they get to Whitehall?
Wait, let me have a drink here. There's, like, yeah, if you can call them action scenes, I guess. Sorry about that. Whitehall Cellar. How did they get... Never mind. They walked, yes. So how long is it from apparently near the viaduct in Scotland to Whitehall? 7 weeks later. Again, it was just the first thing that I googled for Whitehall. Oh yeah, the exploding pumpkin pasty. Scorpius.
So we just take it, Potter?
Albus.
Scorpius, do I really need to explain to you? Uber geek.
Oh, fuck.
You would never say that. Uber geek and potions expert. What Polyjuice does, thanks to Delphi's brilliant preparation work that was apparently all off screen, so we don't have to worry about it. We are going to take this potion out and be transformed, and thus disguised, we will be able to enter the Ministry of Magic.
Scorpius.
Okay, 2 points. 1, is it painful?
Delphi.
Very, as I understand it.
Scorpius.
Thank you, good to know. Second point, do either of you know what the polyjuice tastes of? Because I have heard it tastes of fish, and if it does, I will just vomit it back up. Fish doesn't agree with me. Never has, never will.
Why the
He's like fucking Scrappy Doo, this fucking character. He gets on my nerves. Everything about his dialogue. And yeah, again, just literally stealing an entire plot beat from one of her own books. Incredible. It is Scorpius Doo, thank you. Anyway, consider us warned. She knocks back the potion. It doesn't taste of fish. She begins to transform. It's agonizing. Actually, it tastes quite pleasant. Yum. It's painful, but she burps loudly. Take it back, there's a slight... She burps again. She turns into Hermione. Slight overpowering, fishy residue. Oh, she turns into Hermione. Shit. Wow, I've got a horrible urge to flex all of a sudden. Fucking... Albus. Okay, that's... Wow. Yeah, it's a Harry Potter speedrun, isn't it? Scorpius.
Double wow.
Delphi / Hermione.
This really doesn't feel like...
Oh wait, no, he does sound like her. Okay.
This really...
Wait, no. Does it change her voice? I can't remember. I know it doesn't in the films, but I forget if it does in the books. Oh, I can't remember anymore.
This really doesn't feel like... I even sound like her. Triple wow.
Right, me next.
Scorpius.
No way, Jose.
He would never say that. He was a fucking wizard. He would never use that type of slang.
He was like born into a wizard family. He would never say no way, Jose. He doesn't know what Jose is.
If we're doing it,
He puts on a pair of familiar looking glasses with a smile. Together.
3, 2, 1.
They swallow.
No, that's good.
He's racked with pain.
That's less good.
They both start to transform, and it's agonising. Harry turns into Ron. Scorpius into Harry. Well, that was good. That was good layering there. The two look at each other. There's a silence.
Wow, now I know what my dad's dick feels like. This is incredible. Why did I do this?
Oh wait, no, he turned into Ron, didn't he?
Now I know what my dad's best friend's dick feels like. I know how big it is. This is fucking terrible. Why did we do this? Why are we doing this?
Wow, Potter, your dad's got a shrinky dink.
JKR did write this, yes. There are multiple people on the credits, but I believe it's her work originally, or at least like story by. Like whoever wrote the quippy dialogue, I don't know if that would be her. How the fuck did she fuck up her own rules? Yeah, it's good. Anyway, no way, Jose. Albus Ron. Bloody hell, this is going to be slightly weird, isn't it? Scorpius Harry, full of drama. He's really enjoying this.
Go to your room. Go straight to your room. You've been an incredibly awful and bad son.
Albus Ron, with a laugh. Scorpius. Scorpius / Harry, tossing his cloak over his shoulder.
It was your idea. I be him and you be Ron. I just want to have a little fun before I...
And then he burps loudly.
Okay, so that's utterly horrible.
You know, he hides it well, but Uncle Ron's got a bit of a gut grurry. Oh, God. I would never polyjuice into someone that you know personally. Like, you would never want to have that sensation. Like, for the rest of his days, he's going to know what his Uncle Ron's dick feels like. What life feels like to have his dick. It's just like, oh... Anyway, Delphi, Hermione, we should go, don't you think? Or sorry,
We should go, don't you think?
they emerge onto the street. They enter a telephone box. They dial 62442. Telephone box. Good thing the magic thing can't tell if that someone's wearing Polyjuice Potion. The role of the telephone box will be played by Jan. Yeah. Welcome, Harry Potter. Welcome, Hermione Granger. Welcome, Ron Weasley. They smile as the telephone box disappears into the floor. Act 1, Scene 17. Ministry of Magic. Okay. Let me change that. Yeah. Again, just one office. Meeting room. Harry, Hermione, Ginny, and Drake. Okay, so this is the actual Harry, Hermione, Ginny, and Drake. Oh, that's good. So it's just these. I just need to get Draco out. Harry, Hermione. Oh, Ron's not there, but Ginny is. Fucking hell. Let me just get. Where's Ginny? The fuck is Ginny? There. Fuck it. That'll do. Power through these scenes, okay.
Have we searched thoroughly besides the tracks? My department has...
So I was Draco.
Have we searched thoroughly besides the tracks, Potter?
Harry.
My department have searched once and are searching again.
Draco.
And the trolley witch is not able to tell us anything useful.
Hermione.
The trolley witch is furious. She keeps talking about letting down Otterline Gamble. She prides herself on her Hogwarts delivery record.
Ginny. Have there ever been any instances of magic reported by the Muggles? Hermione.
None so far.
I made the Muggle Prime Minister aware, and he is filing what is known as a MISPA. Sounds like a spell, doesn't it? What? A MISPA? What the fuck? Never mind. Draco.
So now we're relying on Muggles to find our children. Have we told them about Harry's scar too?
Hermione.
We're actively asking the Muggles to help, and who knows how Harry's scar might be involved, but it's certainly a matter we're taking seriously. Our auras are currently investigating anyone involved in dark magic, and Draco. This is not Death Eater related. Hermione. I'm not sure I share your confidence. Draco. I'm not confident. I'm right. The sort of cretins producing dark magic now. My son is a Malfoy. They wouldn't dare. Harry. Unless there's something new. Was these fail neo-Nazis or something? Harry. Unless there's something new out there. Something to Ginny. I agree with Draco. If this is a kidnap, taking Albus, I understand. Taking them both. Harry locks eyes with Ginny. It becomes clear what she wants to say. Just look at his picture. Just imagine him having that on his face. Draco. And Scorpius is a follower, not a leader, despite everything I've tried to instill in him with my belt. That's not in the thing, by the way. So it's undoubtedly Albus who got him from that train, and my question is, where would he take him? Ginny. Harry, they've run away. You and I know it. Draco notices the couple staring at each other. Do you know it? What aren't you telling us? There's a silence. Whatever information you're concealing, I recommend you share it now. Harry. Albus and I had an argument, it's the same voice, sorry, the day before last. Draco. And? Harry hesitates and then makes brave eye contact with Draco. And I told him there are times that I wish that he wasn't my son. There's another silence, a preferably powerful one. And then Draco takes a dangerous step towards Harry. If anything happens to Scorpius, Ginny steps in between Draco and Harry. Don't throw around threats, Draco. Please don't do that. Draco, roar. My son is missing. Ginny, an equal roar. So is mine. He meets her look. There's a real emotion in this room. Draco, lip curling, every inch his father. If you need gold, everything the Malfoys have, he's my sole heir. He's my only family. Hermione. The Ministry has plenty in reserve. Thank you, Draco. Never talking about fucking gold reserves. Draco makes the leave. He stops. He looks at Harry. I don't care what you did or who you saved. You are a constant curse on my family, Harry Potter. You're some kind of Harry Potter cursed child. Act 1, Scene 18, Ministry of Magic, Corridor. And it's basically the same, but minus Ginny, so just get rid of her. Scorpius / Harry. Yeah. And you're sure it's in there? A guard walks past. Scorpius, Harry and Delphi Hermione try to affect performances. Yes, Minister. I definitely think this is a matter for the Ministry to ponder at length. Yes. Guard with a nod. Minister? The role of the guard will be played by There's a guard. Delphi Hermione. Let's ponder it together. He walks on. They let out a sigh of relief. It was my uncle's idea to use Verita serum. We slipped it into a visiting ministry official's drink. Why is this all happening off screen? This is all really important shit. He told us that the time turner had been kept and even told us where. How fucking convenient. The office of the Minister for Magic herself. She indicates a door. Suddenly they hear a noise. Hermione from off screen. Oh, the real Hermione, I guess. Harry, we should talk about it. Harry from off screen. There's nothing to talk about. Delphi, Hermione. Oh no. Albus. Hermione and Dad. The panic is instant and infectious. This is going to be so fucking hard to act. Scorpius, Harry. Okay, hiding places. No hiding places. Anyone know any invisibility charms? Hermione. Delphi. By the way, I'll just say their name. Just assume that they're disguised as that person. So Delphi. Did we go in her office? Albus. She'll be coming to her office. Delphi. There's nowhere else. She tries the door. She tries it again. Hermione from off screen. If you don't talk to me or Ginny about it. Scorpius. Stand back. LRMReading. He aims his wand at the door. The door swings open. He grins, delighted. Albus, block her. It has to be you. Time turnip.
Harry from off screen.
What is there to say?
Albus. Me? Why? Hermione. Delphi. Jesus.
Well, it can't be either of us, can it? We are them.
Hermione from off screen.
What you said was obviously wrong, but there are more factors at play here than...
Albus.
But I can't.
This is so fucking confusing. There's a small kerfuffle. Oh, good. And then Albus/Ron ends up standing outside the door as Hermione and Harry enter from off screen. Harry.
Hermione, I'm grateful for your concern, but there's no need.
Hermione. Ron. Albus/Ron. Surprise! Hermione. Real Hermione. What are you doing here? Albus/Ron. Does a man need an excuse to see his wife? He kisses Hermione firmly. Oh no! Oh no! What if like Harry had just left and then like Hermione was like, ah yes, it was always my wish to be fucked in my office by you, Ron. Oh no, I'm letting fanfic creep into it again. Oh, someone has definitely written a fucking Polyjuice shagging fanfic, haven't they? Anyway, he kisses Hermione firmly. Harry.
I should go.
Hermione.
Harry, my main point is, whatever Draco says, the things you said to Albus, I don't think it'll do us any good for you to dwell on it.
Albus/Ron.
Harry, you're talking about how fucking...
you're talking about Harry said sometimes he wished he corrects himself, Albus weren't his son. Hermione. Ron. Albus/Ron. Better out than in, that's what I say.
Hermione. He'll know. We all say stuff we don't mean. He knows that.
Albus/Ron.
But what if we say sometimes we say stuff we do mean? What then?
Hermione.
Ron, now's not the time, honestly.
Albus/Ron.
Of course it isn't. Bye bye, darling.
Albus/Ron. Fucking hell. Oh god. Like, this scene is just exhausting, by the way. Albus/Ron watches her go, hopeful she'll walk past her office and away, but of course she doesn't. He runs to block her before she enters the door. He blocks her once, and then blocks her again, swinging his hips to do so. What the fuck? No! No! Oh no! Oh, Hermione. Why are you blocking the entrance to my office? Albus/Ron. I'm not blocking anything. She makes for the door. He blocks her again.
You are. Let me into my room, Ron.
Albus/Ron. Let's have another baby. I wish I was making that up. Hermione tries to dodge past him. Hermione. What? Albus/Ron. Oh, if not another baby, a holiday. I want a baby or a holiday, and I'm going to insist on it. Shall we talk about it later, honey? She tries to get into the room one final time. He blocks her with a kiss. It develops into quite a struggle. What the fuck is going on? Maybe with the drink in the leaky cauldron. Love you. Hermione, relenting. If there's another stink pellet in there, Merlin won't help you. Fine, we're due to update the muggles anyway. She exits. Harry exits with her. Albus/Ron turns towards the door. She re-enters, this time alone. A baby? Or a holiday? Some days you are off the scale, you know that? It's why you married me, isn't it? My puckish sense of fun. She exits again. He starts to open the door, but again she re-enters. I don't understand the logistics of this scene anymore. What? She exits again, he starts to open the door, but again she re-enters. He slams it closed. I can taste the fish. I told you to stay away from those fish finger sandwiches. Oh, fuck it. This is insipid dialogue. Oh my god. Albus/Ron. Right you are. She exits. He checks she's gone and the relief floods out of him as he opens the door. Act 1, Scene 19. Thank fucking Christ. Right. I just realised I've got a rotating fucking flask sitting here. Just put that off so Jan can go away for a moment.
Right. Ministry of Magic, Hermione's office. Scorpius, Harry, Delphi, Hermione are waiting on the other side of Hermione's office door as Albus Ron enters. He slumps, exhausted. Albus Ron. This is all too weird. Delphi. You were impressive. Good blocking action. Scorpius. I don't know whether to high-five you or frown at you for kissing your aunt about 500 times. Fucking hell. Jesus. Albus Ron. Ron's an affectionate guy. I was trying to distract her. Scorpius. I did distract her and then I leveled up. Scorpius. And then, as what your dad said. Delphi. Oh, God. Boys, she will be back. We don't have long. Albus to Scorpius. Fucking. Yeah. You heard that? Delphi. Where would Hermione hide a time turner? She looks around the room. She sees the bookcases. Search the bookcases. They start to search. Scorpius Harry looks at his friend, concerned. Why didn't you tell me? Albus. My dad says he wishes I weren't his son. Hardly a conversation starter, is it? Scorpius Harry tries to work out what to say. Scorpius. I know the Voldemort thing isn't true and, but sometimes I can see my dad thinking, how did I produce this? Albus. Still better than my dad. I'm pretty sure he spends most of his time thinking, how can I give him back? Jesus Christ. This is like, no, you shut the fuck up, Dad, the play, it's just like, who cares? Dad problems, the play. Delphi Hermione tries to pull Scorpius Harry towards the bookshelves. Maybe, Delphi, maybe if we could concentrate on the matter at hand. Scorpius. My point is, there's a reason we're friends, Albus. A reason we found each other, And whatever this adventure is about. Then he spots a book on the shelf that makes him frown. Have you seen those books on the shelves? There are some serious books here. Banned books. Cursed books. Cursed books like Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. How to distract Scorpius from difficult emotional issues. Take him to a library. All the books from the restricted section and then some. Magic Most Evil, 15th Century Fiends, Sonnets of a Sorcerer. That's not even allowed in Hogwarts. Shadows and Spirits, the Nightshade Guide to Necromancy. Delphi. They're quite something, aren't they? The True History of Opal Fire, the Imperious Curse and How to Abuse It. Scorpius. And looky here, wow, My Eyes and How to See Past Them by Sybil Trelawney, a book on divination. Hermione Granger hates divination. This is fascinating. This is a find. He pulls the book from the shelf and it falls open and speaks. Book. I guess the role of the book will be played by Jan Fredericks. Book. There's been no resolution to anything. It's just been faffing about. Like, the only thing that's happened is that they've decided to sneak into the Ministry of Magic for dubious reasons of centered around fucking daddy issues. Anyway, fascinating. He pulls a book from the shelf and it falls open and speaks. The first is the fourth, a disappointing mark. You'll find it in part, but not in park. Scorpius. Okay, a book that talks. A bit weird. Fucking quippy bastard. Book. The second is less fair of those that walk on two legs. Grubby, hairy, a disease of the egg. And third is the mountain to climb and a route to take. Albus Ron. It's a riddle. It's giving us a riddle. Book. A turn in the city, a glide through the lake. Delphi. What have you done? Scorpius. I opened a book. Something which has, in all my years on this planet, never been a particularly dangerous activity. The book reaches out and grab the books reach out and grab Albus Ron. He only just eludes their grasp. What is that? Delphi. She's weaponized it. She's weaponized the library. This is where the time turner will be. Solve the riddle and we'll find it. Albus. The first is the fourth. You'll find it in park, not in park. The book's trying to swallow Delphi, Hermione. Scorpius. The second is a disease of the egg. The less fair of those who walk on two legs. This is a shit riddle, by the way. Help. Delphi effusively. Men! Dementors! We need to find a book of Dementors. I'll take your word for it. I wasn't even thinking. Albus / Ron. Delphi, what's going on? Scorpius. Concentrate, Albus. Do what she said. Find a book on Dementors and be very careful. Here, Dominating Dementors, A True History of Azkaban. The book flies open and swings dangerously at Scorpius Harry, who has to dodge out of the way. Yeah. Another book. Yeah, I'm flying at you. Yeah. I like the riddle from Face the Strange, because it just tells you what to do. He falls hard against a book face, which attempts to consume him. Book. Oh, this one sucks, by the way. I was born in a cage, but smashed it with rage. The gaunt inside me riddled me free of that which would stop to be me to be. Despite all my rage, I was still just born in a cage. Albus, Ron. Voldemort. Delphi plunges through the books, back as herself. Work faster. Oh, she's unpolyjuiced. She's pulled back in, screaming. Albus, Ron. Delphi! Delphi! He tries to grab her hand, but she's gone. Scorpius. She become herself again. Did you notice? Albus. No, because I was more worried about her being eaten by a bookcase. Find anything, something, anything on him. He finds a book. The Heir of Slytherin, do you think? He pulls back the book from the shelf. It pulls back. Albus, Ron is consumed by the bookcase. Scorpius. Albus? Okay, not that. Wait, but Albus Ron is gone. Oh wait, fuck. Albus, but Albus is gone. Okay, not that. Voldemort. He scans the shelves. Marvolo, the truth. This must be. He pulls it open. Again it swings away, revealing a splintering light and a deeper voice than previously heard.
I am the creature you have not seen. I am you, I am me, the echo unforeseen.
You can't write not seen with unforeseen. That's kind of that's kind of tricky, being tricky there.
Sometimes in front, sometimes behind, wink. A constant companion for which you're entwined.
Albus emerges from the books as himself again. Scorpius. Albus. He tries to grab him.
No, just think.
Albus is violently pulled back into the bookcase. Scorpius.
But I can't. An invisible echo, what is that? The only thing I'm good at is thinking, and when I need to think, I can't. That's my character.
The books pull him inside them. He's powerless. This is terrifying. There's silence. And I just realised my music has stopped again. There's silence. Then bang! A shower of books are released from the bookcase and Scorpius emerges, smashing the books aside.
No, you don't. Sybil Trelawney, no.
He looks around, sunk but full of energy.
This is all wrong. Albus, can you hear me? This is all for a frigging time turner. Think, Scorpius, think.
Books try to grab him.
Constant companion, sometimes behind, sometimes in front.
Wink, wink.
Hang on, I've missed it. Shadow, you're a shadow. Shadows and spirits, it must be.
He climbs up the bookcase, which is horrifying as it rises up at him, grabbing at him with his every step. You can see the excitement I'm conveying in my stage here. You know, he's climbing. There. He pulls the book from the shelf. It comes out and the noise and chaos suddenly stop. So does Hermione have to do this every time she wants to read this fucking book?
Is that?
Suddenly there's a smashing and Albus and Delphi fall out the shelves and down to the floor.
We beat it. We beat the library.
Delphi, are you?
Delphi. Wow, quite a ride. Oh, they're all back to normal now, so I can get rid of... Pew, pew, pew. It does actually say, this is terrifying, yes. Oof. What if she just wants to read Trelawney's book? I know she hates her, but maybe she wants to do a hate read, kind of like what I'm doing with this. Maybe she wants to like stream herself reading Trelawney's book, and then she does it, and then she gets like eaten by her fucking bookcase. Yeah, they fought a boss fight. Right, okay, let's hurry up because I'm nearly done, I think. Oh, yeah, I'm like literally nearly done. Wow, quite a ride. Albus notices the book Scorpius is holding to his chest.
Is that Scorpius? What's inside that book?
I think we should find out, don't you? Said Delphi. Scorpius opens the book. In the centre of it, a spinning time turner.
We found a time turner. I never thought we'd get this far.
Albus.
Mate, now we've got this. The next stop is saving Cedric for some fucking reason. Our journey has only just begun.
Only just begun and it's almost half killed us. Good. This is going to be good.
Whispers rise to a war. The sound using the time turner. Whispers rise to a roar, and we cut to black. And that's it for now. That is the conclusion of Act 1, about the first third of the first fucking quarter of the book. Whew. Oh god, let me stretch. I've just been talking for like fucking 3 hours straight. Right, I'll save this as unlisted. Let me stop the music. Right, yeah, so that sucks. I was expecting it to be bad. I wasn't expecting it to be that stupid. I didn't really know what to expect from that book. But yeah, at some point there will be a part 2 to this, and then a part 3, then a part 7. I think if I do 1 act per stream, then I can finish it in 4 streams. Oh yeah, I'm going to read more of this. I'm going to have to. This is my curse. I didn't prepare all those fucking characters to... It is pretty fucking bad, isn't it? I'm actually surprised at how bad it is. Maybe it's better when you're watching on stage because you don't have time to digest the terrible dialogue. But like that's the problem. It's really bad dialogue. Like the action scenes, I'm sure fine. I'm sure they look good on stage or whatever. But like, just having to hear these words coming out of fucking people's mouths is just terrible. It's probably the reason. Does it even still run? Is it still running? Because I imagine it only had 1 run, because I'm sure it did well on its first run, but wow, the play set the record for highest all-time weekly ticket sales of any play. Jesus. Which I suppose makes sense because it was booked as a sequel, but... The play received enthusiastic critical reception. What the fuck? Fans responded positively to the play's characters, with Scorpius Malfoy being particular. Okay, no, people are stupid. Oh god. I suppose it was a different time. 2016, we weren't sick of fucking Joss Whedon quippy dialogue, so maybe it was novel at the time, but Jesus. That is shocking. Okay, so Jack Thorne wrote the script. J.K. Rowling provided the story. So he's the guy that wrote the dialogue. So he's the one really to blame. Although I think all the bad ideas came from J.K. Rowling. Just based off her form as a writer. God. Does it still tour? 2017, 20. So, oh, it was on Broadway? Oh, imagine like going to Broadway and that's the musical you see. God. Yeah, it was like when the Harry Potter, it was before J.K. Rowling had come out as a transphobe. It was like all that stuff. So it was like, it still had a lot of goodwill behind it, I suppose. Like the Fantastic Beasts films hadn't come out and killed the franchise forever. Oh. Right, anyway, I'm done. Oh, imagine if it was a musical. I wouldn't have minded having to do a couple of tunes. I love Cats, don't you? Oh, unless it's the film. Well, no, the film is also a masterpiece, just for different reasons. Oh, God. Well, they're all meant to be third year, I think. Third or fourth year, so 14, 15, 13. I'm sure they're played by adults in the actual play, but probably not. Well, I can't remember. We got the first 2 years, so maybe it's third year. Yeah, but Albus was no. It's okay because Albus was disguised as her husband, so it's definitely not like iffy or suspect or anything like that. Fuck off, Rose, I tongued your mum. Alright, anyway, I was trying to find Mansion Basement so I can actually end this stream and... Well, that was a fucking... Right, so we made it to Act 2. And there's... I imagine it must get short. Like, look at... It looks like I'm about a third done on the text document that I've got here. I think the first act has to be the longest, because it's like establishing shit. I have to say, having watched the first act, I have no idea where the story is going, or... I think the... Sorry. Sorry, I was reading something else. But I think my main beef with it is nothing makes sense. If they fix that, it'd be a good play. And the characters are terrible. And it shouldn't really exist. So if they fixed all those, it'd be good. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you in the dreams. And God, I fucking hate Scorpius.